ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Folks, here we are again. Thank you for joining me. Are you receiving my transmission out there, folks? Yes, Canadian clocks are 5 minutes behind. Hey, be grateful, you guys. A lot of people on YouTube, they say they start at a time, and that's when they start their bumper. So I'm just saying, I like to split it in the middle. I just like to keep you waiting. That happened when China invaded us. So we got running on Chinese clocks, folks. Thank you for joining us, Todd, Schneider's Handyman, Lady Starfire, Jonathan Green, Magulator, of course, Mistaken Reaper. Thank you for joining us. I seen Lusty was first. Mr. Ruby Loosehead, thank you for coming. And everybody else and everybody that will be joining, folks, this will be an open stream. I'm going to post the join link here in a moment. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're here for a good time, not a long time tonight. Something a little extra. It's been pretty quiet, but, we had a little bit of drama today, which I'm sure many of you seen. If not, we'll be checking a little bit of that out. And, of course, there's a little bit of Vonhelton I want to cover. And, of course, an update. We have to have some kind of an update. Thank you, Cheeky Chica, Prairie Queen, Rod Sherwood finally made it to the live show. Roland, thank you for coming. Hello, Shell. I know I'm missing people. Whatever. Thank you, everybody. And, so update with Vonhelton. I thought it would be good to do a stream before Thursday because that day is coming. In case people have forgot, the 18th is on the horizon. This is the court date that many people have been waiting for with bated breath. So I'll give you an update as I know it. Now, I'm not here to tell tales outside of school. I don't want to get into too many details because I don't want to pass misinformation. I mean, I get told stuff. Again, not doubting the sources. I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying I know when this stuff happens, people get their hopes up. I mean, I give you all the pep talk last time. I think it's time we have a little sit down. We have a little fireside here, folks. Like my cigarette. You'll have to excuse the fan noise in the background. I do have the front door open because I usually don't smoke in here. And I got a little can of something. Oh, yeah. Let's have a little sip, wet my whistle on this one. Not bad. Oh, Vaughn agreed with you on something. Yeah. Be very afraid when that happens. So I'll just kind of give you the framework, the basics of what I've been getting told, what's been kind of left in my ear. So we got the 18th coming up. Now, if you're kind of out of the loop and you're not sure what the significance of that is, or you need your memory jogged, from what we understood, what we could ascertain from the last time that Vonhelton's kids were taken, and no, it wasn't about dog shit. That was part of it. Sadly, that's the part he's willing to admit. The whole reason the CPS worker was there because the school called again. What has it been, 3 months, maybe? Anyways, they called again. CPS worker shows up, probably to take the kids anyways. And, of course, the place was littered with dog shit and whatever. And the story out there was that Andrea and the courts were both interested in seeing if possibly Andrea would be in a position to take the children. So we had heard that she's with her mom and she's doing better and, they're going to get a house and this and that. And we went through all that stuff last time. Now, anyone that's been around a minute, and I'm not trying to talk shit about anybody. I'm just trying to be real. Andrea is probably not the best choice to be with those kids either. And I'm not even so sure, and I know I'm going to get some backlash for this. I don't even know if it would necessarily be a better choice than Vaughn. Not defending Vonhelton. Maybe it could be, but there's also a potential it couldn't be in the long run. Let's be honest here, folks. So the court supposedly was supposed to do a visitation of Andrea's living situation, her residence, to evaluate if it was good enough for, the kids to move there. And as far as I know, and if someone out there knows something more than I do, correct me if I'm wrong, that house visitation, the house inspection has yet to happen. It actually didn't happen. You see, Andrea, when talking about getting the kids back, seems to be all for it. But when that comes time to actually get motivated and do something to get the kids back, she doesn't seem as motivated. I'm sure in her heart, and I'm not speaking for her, I'm just assuming, I'm sure she likes the idea of being back with her kids. But folks, we got to be real here. We're dealing with someone that legitimately, I mean, we can debate Vonhelton's quote unquote mental illnesses or whatever his issues are, but there's no debating. Like, she is clinically, she's certified, has issues, right? Like, she's not stable, right? Is all I'm saying. So you may have her one time talking the talk. There was some other personal stuff that had went on even before that I've known about, but I haven't said publicly just because I don't think we need to go there. But let's just say there is shit that has went on in the background in Andrea's life recently, within the last 2-3 months, that would definitely lead a court to believe that this is not a stable person. And again, she keeps putting it off and coming up with excuses. The inspection has not happened of her residence. Court is the 18th this week. So now what I heard is that they are, instead of making a decision on the 18th, they're going to punt it to another date and try to set up. I have no idea if that's accurate or not. I don't know. That's just what I've been told. I don't know how the court proceedings will work. I'm just saying, prepare yourself, folks, because chances are you're going to hear the pitter-patter of little fucking feet running around that fucking trailer again at some point in the near future. That's my prediction. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. But I just don't want to get everybody set up, for a heartbreak. I would rather be wrong. I want to be wrong, But let me get the link out here, folks, so we can get this party started. Yeah, it's one of those few times that I really hope that I am wrong, but I don't know. We've seen it. We've seen it before. There's a join link. Just give me a sec, folks. I got to jump over to the YouTube side, I think, to pin it. Bear with me. It's a one-man show. One-man show. There it is. And there we are. All right. So if anybody wants to come in, come on in. The water's fine. We're just hanging out. So that's where I am. A recap, folks, is that Andrea has basically done nothing proactive to try to work with the court to get the kids back. So chances are, I'm just saying, who do we got here? Oh, we got 12-time CPS champion Vonhelton. That's right. We were talking about this earlier, folks. If there's an MVP or there's any kind of award like basketball or anything like that, Vonhelton would be a fucking CPS champion.
He is the greatest abuser of children to get them back in the history of CPS. Mm-hmm. Batting 1,000, folks.
Yep. If this was a bowling league, he'd have a free turkey every fucking night.
Every night.
Now we got someone up here, Lord Dragnot, but I'm not thinking that's Lord Dragnot.
It's me. I just have
okay.
Stupid
Plantation man.
Plantation man. Plantation man.
That is the greatest shit ever.
Plantation man.
Number one song in 2021, folks.
It is a strong. He is a strong contender. That is the making. Speaking of champions, Emo going for 2021 Lulz Cow of the Year, I think.
Be right back.
All right. But yeah, the Plantation man. That is a. Oof. Yeah, I heard that. Wow. Well, he hasn't pulled his ass out this week, I don't think. But
knock on wood.
Yeah, well, he's due. Something's coming out.
It has been a cockless week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so far we've seen Dick out angry, we've seen Ass out angry. I think the next step is we're going to see fucking Goatsy angry.
Well, we're gonna have a taint or a fucking set of balls up next. Something's gonna fucking. God damn, these fucking cows. And then, of course, as I mentioned, we had a glorious fucking meltdown today.
Again!
Now, whether it be performance art or the real deal, it was still entertaining. That was quite a performance today.
I caught a little bit of a Polly stream, and I think Mr. 12-time champion here said it best. Like, whoever organized the robbery of Shanny's house, they did it in such a way to establish the maximum amount of lulls.
Right. Yeah. God. So basically, long story short, Rev lost the keys. That's where I'm going with the story. And
Oh, they're in my pocket.
yeah, that's because it's gonna be. Oh, they're on top of the fucking fridge. Fucking idiots. We've been robbed. Well, nothing's been stolen, but we can't find your keys. Oh, okay. Well, were you stoned at the time, Shanny? I don't know. We'll get into all that here in a second. I did want to go through a bit of Vonhelton though, because he's been pretty boring, really. I mean, and when he's been crying about Trump and all that bullshit, I just don't care. But I did think it was humorous that, was it last night, he did a whole Me Too themed hangout, and pretty much the whole time he was like ranting, defending Bill Cosby for, like, you know, drugging women and sexually assaulting them. I just thought that was kind of ironic.
Someone quit peeling off the floor.
God damn. So anyways, let's get that up. Take a look at it. Now, it's about an hour long, but I'm not going to go through the whole hour.
And so yeah, I just saw it. He's like,
So this is interesting. It starts right off hot. You got fucking J-Dubs laying in back, giving us the nose up fucking view. You got Vonhelton's already hot mid-sentence talking about something.
J-Dubs is the new Rick Productions, apparently.
Oh, yeah?
Gonna do everything laying in bed.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it's for some other reason, but...
Well,
Have you caught the J-Dubs mukbang? Him eating fucking ramen?
No, I don't.
Oh. You thought fucking Warner pulled it off. Nah. Warner's got some competition when it comes to the ramen mukbangs.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have to check that out sometime. Well, let's see these. This is the meeting of two intellectual giants here, so I'm sure it'll be productive.
and so yeah, I just saw it. He's like, no, I ain't going nowhere. I just saw it. He says, I ain't going nowhere.
Well, he said he might not go nowhere, but a lot of people want him to go.
Well, I know.
A lot of New Yorkers.
I know.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it might lead to an impeachment, and they might actually.
Now, this thing, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Now, the initially, this was to do with what's going on with Andrew Cuomo and stuff, but I'm really not following it. And as I was saying before, when I said, if he's guilty of whatever they're alleging, then so be it. I mean, I'm not here to defend Andrew Cuomo. I just think it's funny because they barely talk about this, and they get right into defending Bill Cosby for some reason, because he's a conservative. They actually say that. Well, he was a conservative, that's why they went for him, not because he was dropping roofies and chicks' drinks and shit. But anyways, I digress. Let's move ahead.
That's an obvious. I would do something about it right there.
Yeah, you know as well as I do.
It ties into Chris Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo as well. Why aren't anyone speaking out? Weren't there people around? Why weren't they speaking up? I mean, were they acting like a Veckel, just letting people do whatever they want to do and acting like? I mean, that obviously that's what they're doing, right?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
Now, it's interesting how that lumbar cushion affects Vonhelton's back like that.
Hey, look at them titties, man.
It makes his titties pop out and his fucking belly hang over his belt. And
All you e-girls out there, take note. Lumbar cushions make your titties pop.
yeah. So that's an optical illusion, folks. That's actually not his thick fucking...
Well,
He's thick.
That's because the slump-shouldered little shit has to stick his ass way out on the edge of the seat in order to put his head on the headrest.
Look at that Kentucky cheek curtain he's got there.
Yeah.
That fucking the
Right there,
cobweb lay me down.
Yeah, the beard's kind of hiding it from the front angle, but not how usually beards hide it because there's not enough facial hair. Well, that's a Kentucky fucking that's a Kentucky curtain. Yeah, that's a meat curtain. That's a turkey jowl right there. That's a jowl.
That's a Kentucky moss curtain right there.
Yeah, that's a fucking clear, defined. You can see actually where his chin used to be. We call that the former chin line, jawline right there. And then below that, that's actually not fuzz. We've determined that is actually a flap of skin, folks. I think his face is just turning. That's the ball sack. Anyways,
the old Cherokee chin slide.
The Cherokee chin slider, folks.
So they were. I mean, what else can you conclude?
So someone says, nice to see you guys are such avid supporters of the Me Too movement. Well, if someone has a legitimate accusation, if someone has a legitimate claim of sexual abuse against another person, obviously I support that. If you can prove that you've been sexually abused, yeah, of course.
Now, just keep in mind, folks, he says that now, but when it comes to any conservative or anybody that they actually like, then it's just people, throwing shit on them, and it's all fake. And also that they make the case that if it's too long, that a woman doesn't have a right to complain about it, basically. In the same hangout. I'm just saying.
Look, it's been 30 years, bitch. Your pussy's healed, okay?
Right. Yeah, get over it. Come on.
I don't think people should be abused.
Why is it okay for these women to go after Bill Cosby?
Here we go.
It's not okay for them to go after Cuomo. Sounds like you're the one with the bias, not me.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. It's a damn good point.
It's a good point.
I mean, look at poor Bill Cosby, 95 fucking years old, and they waltz all these women in there, 5, 6, 7 women in there. Yeah, man, 50 years ago he attacked me. Who cares what happened 50 years? Why the hell didn't they report it 50 years ago?
They actually tried. Quite a few of them tried to report it when it happened.
Right.
They really did. Why didn't they report it 50 years?
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, so all the women that he had amassed by the time people took it seriously is different than the initial few women. There was the tall, really gaunt-looking woman. She reported immediately, but she was never taken seriously. I can't remember the woman's name, but I don't know how this is like a talking point. If a crime was committed, So I have all type of questions for Vaughn about if that were him. If someone has stolen something from him and then he never got justice for it, should he be able to get justice for it later? I guarantee you Vaughn would say yes.
Right. Well, I guess statute of limitation doesn't apply to trolls on the internet because he's going back fucking to 1978 trying to take people to court. But I'd also point out, someone pointed out about Trump and 25 allegations and stuff. I'm not even going to go there with Trump, but I will say that all these guys were fucking had their mouth shut when that Roy Moore was fucking endorsed to run, and that guy was banned from his local mall for trying to pick up underage girls.
Yeah.
So
like,
I mean,
he was a known pedo. Like the town, everyone knew. Yeah. And did you see the fucking interviews with people from the town admitting that they know about this guy's proclivities?
Oh yeah, everybody knew him as a fucking weirdo. He was banned from the mall for hitting on chicks, right? Mothra J, thank you very much. It says Vaughn doesn't understand women, let alone women's rights. I would probably assume that.
What about kid sniffers? Do they get a pass?
I don't think kid sniffers should get a pass either. I think you're sniffing kids. That's pretty fucking weird.
If you're huffing kids, that's pretty rough too.
Yeah, there's no shortage of fucking weirdos out there. My thing is just don't pick one side and the other. You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
be consistent. Yeah, be consistent.
If they're fucking weirdo diddler, fucking weird, just say they're fucking weirdos.
Just because they have a little R or a D next to their name doesn't mean that they're, you know what I mean? Like, all kid huffers should hang.
Well, and I mean,
all pussy grabbers should hang, right?
Yeah, and I mean, the irony of this whole thing with the Me Too hashtag, and then he's going to stick up for Bill Cosby, who he just said was 95 years, poor old Bill Cosby, 95 years old. He just turned 83 a little while ago, but that's besides the point. Anyways, let's make a fool of himself for a minute.
Years ago, and why did they wait until the poor soul was 95 years old? Because he couldn't do nothing about it. That's right. Because he couldn't do nothing about it. Because he's too damn old to fight. Damn.
Well, no. He can still hire a lawyer.
It's not like he doesn't have the fucking money.
Was it like a battle? Like did Bill Cosby choose the wrong champion? Like what happened?
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. That's what happened because it was old timer rules that happened so long ago. They actually just had an arena. Yeah. And they threw down a couple clubs.
Y'all didn't know about that? If you have an accuser, especially if it's a bunch of women, you can box them. And if you can beat all of them, then the charges go away.
I seen that actually on TV one time. Yep.
But you guys are gonna think I'm bullshitting, but I think there is like trial by combat. I think they're like in Oregon. I think you can have trial by combat.
Wow. Huh.
Or it's some kind of weird thing where if you can have dueling is allowed or something to that effect, right? Like the old laws from like the 17th and 18th century, it's still on the book. So
I think you're talking about Texas. I think there's a law here in Texas about that.
Is it? I want to say it was in like the Oregon because someone tried to invoke it. Like I want a fucking duel. Fuck this. I don't want to go to court. I want a duel.
Right.
Not to get off topic, but I don't know if you caught in one of Von's streams that Lion King guy, the guy that dropped the hard ER on one of Von's streams, basically said like you put him in a ring against Ronda Rousey, he'd beat the shit out of her. I'm like, I would pay money to see that.
Yeah, that Lion King guy is a special case. I've noticed him in there.
We got an update from Emo. Golden Eyes, fuck you, cunt, you trolls.
Oh shit, Plantation Man.
Plantation Man. Picking my field.
Is that a video title or is that just something he's put out there?
Yeah, my Tarbot just activated. Yeah, Justin Emo Howling just posted a video. Golden Eyes, fuck you, cunt, fuck you, trolls.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to play Vaughn for a minute and I'm going to go find that video.
We got to dip into that.
Hello, Lonesome Dove. How you doing, sweetheart?
How are you doing this evening?
Also, fuck you, Emo, for fucking striking Grampy again.
Until you're unable to do something as well.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. People, that's what I think. A lot of these people.
What the fuck? Emo snuck in.
I shouldn't have to say this, but they go after people who are powerless.
Emo snuck in screaming. Did you hear that?
I did.
Look at that!
What the fuck is that face?
Oh, he's going full howler monkey there.
Yeah, Vaughn is old news. Get out of here, Vaughn.
Golden Eyes. Let's get this fucking straight, you fucking cunt. You want to take me on, Golden Eyes, you fucking cunt? You fucking hooah? You
There
know
he is.
goddamn well my radio station doesn't make any money, cunt.
But you pay money for
You
it.
know goddamn well my radio station YouTube is not monetized, you fucking cunt.
You know it's going to be good when the eyes are closed.
Breaking the floor said share it. Breaking the floor said mirror it. I fucking mirrored it. Whether you like it or not, Golden Eyes, mind your fucking business. You're a fucking hooah and a fucking cunt. I do not make any money on that goddamn radio station. Do you hear me, you fucking cunt?
At least the ceiling is clean.
Is it though?
I mean, compared to the floor.
I'm sharing it.
Well, I should hope it would
Girls
be.
don't like it. You can kiss my dick.
Woo. Pecker smooching already.
Get it out. Get it out.
No, that ceiling ain't terribly clean, even with the texture.
Was that someone in here or was that Emo?
I think that was Emo. He's gearing up. Uh-oh.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Let me see. Hopefully he didn't fucking private.
You know he did. You know he did.
Oh, maybe not.
Someone flag him down.
Let's get this fucking straight,
All right.
Golden Eyes.
It's only minute
Let's
25.
get this fucking straight, you fucking cunt.
Here we
You
go.
want to take me on, Golden Eyes, you fucking cunt? You fucking hooah? You know goddamn well my radio station doesn't make any money, cunt. You know goddamn well my radio station YouTube is not monetized, you fucking cunt. Breaking the floor said share it. Breaking the floor said mirror it. I fucking mirrored it. Whether you like it or not, Golden Eyes, mind your fucking business. You're a fucking hooah and a fucking cunt.
Fucking hooah.
Is that a
I do
bathrobe?
not make any money on
It's a
that
dress.
goddamn radio station. Do you hear me, you fucking cunt?
Oh my god. I hope she's wet listening to this.
Lord knows I am.
He said to share it. I'm sharing it. You trolls don't like it. You can kiss my dick.
Take a breath. Somebody needs to take this video and then very, very lightly in the background play Plantation Man. You just gotta have that playing while he's screaming.
Have some steam coming out of his ears.
God damn. Well, there's a little taste of emo for everybody. A little unexpected.
Man, what do you think that house smells like?
I just closed it.
Emos or Bonds?
Well,
We'll start with emos. Right. I know what Bond it says like beef stew, old bologna, and dirty feet.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gracious. So for emo, I would say off spray,
Right.
old man hair, and cigarette.
I mean, to be fair, he smokes those grape cigarillos, so it probably smells good.
That's true. I thought. Wait, Mike smokes regular cigarettes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That probably drowns out the cigarillo.
They also smoke turkeys in their toaster oven.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab this video before he fucking regrets it.
You gotta get him while he's feeling high on the hog, right? He's feeling glorious.
Feels like he won.
Yeah, once that dopamine clears out of there, that shame kicks in.
What's up, Grampy?
Hey. Oh, Grampy, did you see I discovered the secret identity of Mindbender?
I saw that, and I just I'm glad Mindbender's not here.
I know.
Because he'd probably be pretty upset about that, you snooping around and everything.
Well, YouTube recommended it. I mean, it just fell right in my lap, and I couldn't not share it.
All right.
Wow.
Well, another mystery solved, folks.
Mystery solved. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what we do here.
And, candlepin bowling does look like it's kind of fun, but I don't think they really got it around here. It's more of a East Coast, New England kind of thing.
When I lived in Baltimore, they had a thing called duck pin bowling, which is kind of the same thing. It's little tiny pins with little balls that you throw down the fucking lane.
Mm-hmm.
Something you do in life when you've literally got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out that Leslie McButt makes a good point here. We got 124 people watching and only 37 thumbs up, folks. Come on.
It's a goddamn shame.
Don't do me like that. Anyways,
So,
we're back to Bill Cosby.
Right.
We're kind of coming down a level, I feel like. But anyways, we're going to get back just a little bit because I just want to watch Vaughn make a fool of himself. And then we got to watch a little bit of this glorious fucking meltdown from today.
Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, now I actually caught it because I was watching Dragnot do it was supposed to be a D-Roy. And then all of a sudden, all fucking
right, that went right out.
All waistbands broke loose this morning, and fucking.
I saw people like post, "Oh, Shanny's loud," like whatever. I don't care. I'm playing fucking Ghost Game, and then someone's like, "Oh shit, she's losing it," and suppose they got robbed. I went, "Huh?" And so I started getting bombarded with messages. I said, "Okay, let me check this out," and holy shit, it turned into a 6-hour e-begging marathon, which I need to change the title. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you never know, right? That's how the winds of fail work around here. You just don't know when it's going to drop in your lap. But
and you're also leaving out a very important word in that sentence. She didn't just get robbed; she got robbed again.
Right.
Well, just while we're talking about Vaughn here, could someone get into his fucking hangout and ask him if he's fully transitioning? Because he's got the titties, he's got the hair. Just ask him. Just are you on what is it called? They call it SRTs?
Yeah, so he did actually mention at one point that he was into doing like Revelina again, like bringing Revelina back and doing an OnlyFans. And it got really strange really quick because you could tell he's not secure enough with his masculinity for a lot of that shit. But Shanny was all for it.
Was there a cucumber involved this time?
Shanny was real quick to try to pimp Rev out.
Oh yeah. Well, the second hangout I noticed, or the second live stream they did, they got a little testy with each other towards the end there. Rev was getting a little fucking. But anyways, I digress. Let's do this for a few minutes and we'll move on.
They go after people they know they can get over on.
Back.
Well, case in point. Okay, speaking of the trolls and my kids and all that, Right. If I had money like Trump, would they even be able to do anything to me? No, of course not. Because I have
Yes.
money. I'm the best lawyer in the world.
Well, apparently not.
I could, have cleaning people there waiting for them when they get there. I mean,
cleaning people lying in wait.
He'd probably he could afford to have people actually raise his kids too.
This is one guy in a single wide trailer, and he needs cleaning people.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, he's been bad sick.
Do shit. They wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Right. So Lonesome Dove says, what about statute of limitation? I don't think that these women can press charges against him, but obviously the accusations of sexual abuse is very damaging.
Well, they wait a minute now. These women took poor Bill Cosby, and him, 95 years old, took him to court, buddy. So statute of limitations apparently doesn't apply.
There is a difference between rape and sexual harassment. One does have a statute of limitations, the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
So I like how they're glossing over the fact that Bill Cosby admitted, I think it was on the Jay Leno show, that he would slip women Spanish fly.
Oh, he wrote it in a book. Yeah, he wrote it.
He had a stand-up shtick about it years ago. If you go to Bill Cosby's album, Adults Only, he talks about Spanish Fly and Crazy Mary and.
Well, I mean, and a court has found him guilty, and it's over and done.
Yeah, right. At the end of the day, right, he's in prison.
Right. But someone has pointed out that Vaughn is live. Maybe we'll peek in, but chances are it's boring. But we'll definitely have a gander in a minute.
Cosby. And didn't he die in prison? Didn't he die in prison?
So Vonhelton's already got Bill Cosby dead, by the way. He's dead in prison.
It's going to be another Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, so it's worth mentioning. Maybe it is, because in his timeline, Bill Cosby was sent to jail at 95, and ours is only 83. And now apparently he's dead and innocent. But
did he go to prison?
Oh, God.
So I find it interesting when these guys always converge on this stream to talk about world events and have no idea what they're actually talking about. And they choose the topics, right? So like the other day, it was about the fucking Meghan Markle fucking interview, right? It was the big thing. They were appalled. And even though they hate the queen, they had to come out and defend her for some reason. But they didn't even know their name or where they were living, if it was Canada or the United States or anything actually about it. They just knew they were against it. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yes, he did. And I think he died there.
I didn't realize that. I didn't even know that about Bill Cosby.
Let me Google that shit and make sure. But I think didn't Bill Cosby die in prison? I'll check.
Lonesome Dove is saying that he's still in prison.
So someone out there, maybe they can clue me in. Is that a Kentucky man bun Vonhelton's got going on there behind? Is he a samurai and he needs to hold his helmet?
That's just called being fucking lazy.
Yeah, that's a Kentucky salt and pepper swirl.
I swear to God, that is an elastic that you get when I don't know where you are, but some places where you buy produce, right? You get your tomatoes in the bag and they wrap the white elastic around them.
Hey, dude, if you go to his live stream now, he just was on camera. His hair is it is a fucking rat nest.
Okay.
It is rough.
I tell you what, let's play this for a second. I'll get that up. Maybe it's worth just to look at the hairdo. I have to actually. Oh, go ahead.
Doc Savage was just pointing out that Bill Cosby's claim that a fistful of Quaaludes was like foreplay.
Well, there you go.
Shout out to Doc Savage, personal friend of mine. Just saying, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's still in prison. Okay.
I think you're talking about OJ. Didn't OJ die in prison? What about OJ?
Maybe it was OJ that died.
Yep, he's dead. He's also on Twitter, by the way.
Everybody's dead.
Everyone's saying he's
OJ's back playing with Buffalo now.
He's still alive and
he's making those Enterprise commercials again.
From ancient Samaria, if I understand correct.
Probably.
And so no, you ain't gonna be able to see that this time. This died at age 44. My bad.
Wow, I didn't even know about either.
Yeah. Ensa, E-N-S-A, Ensa Cosby, dead at age 44. That was Bill Cosby's daughter. So, oh well. I knew there was dead Cosby, man. I know I didn't dream it up,
OJ, Bill,
he
whoever.
says, I see how it works.
He was probably thinking of Bing Cosby.
Claims are only true when they're pressed against people that you don't like. No, I said if a woman has a legitimate claim against someone and it's true, then we should listen to them. If it's BS and you're just using it as a hashtag for publicity or whatever to get popular.
Publicity.
Wait, if the claim is true, then you should listen. Well, how would you how would you determine that it's true if you don't listen to them prior to the allegation?
Well, it's easy. Obviously, if they're a liberal, they're trying to set up Trump, and if it's the other way around, then they're a dirty liberal. They actually say that coming up here, Shirley. That's because I was going to ask that too. Like, how does he actually define legitimate? He keeps using this legitimate. Well, what's a legitimate case? Well, they explain that here in a moment, folks.
For trending, or you're going to go after someone to hurt them for malice reasons. That I don't support that. I don't think people should go around hurting people. It goes both ways. So,
Hot
women,
take there, J-Dubs.
Kavanaugh, he had one beer at a party, and they destroyed his life.
Now,
Bill
listen.
Cosby? One beer. Fuck.
No, well, listen, and I don't want to start thinking about the Kavanaugh thing because I know there's people with different opinions. And hey, yeah, they went at Kavanaugh, whether it was, you can argue whether it was they were legitimate in doing that or not, whatever. I mean, of course, if you got someone on the opposition, you're going to hammer them with it. That's what they're going to do. But I will say that the accusation was more than having one beer at a party, whether you agree with it or not. That's just disingenuous. It was like someone came forward and said he did some weird shit. I mean, all I'm saying is there was more to the story than that he was at a party and had a beer when he was 18. That wasn't the accusation. But anyways.
I mean, they tried to destroy Karpanoff over one.
Kafanoff, yeah.
Kafanoff.
Kenny doesn't know the guy's fucking name.
Liberals, these Democrats are sexual predators. You go all the way down the line. Bill Clinton, a sexual predator. He's a rapist, a disgusting, foul piece of garbage. Right. You have Andrew Cuomo now coming out. I mean, every day, every year, it seems like a new liberal Democrat who's supposed to be all the women empowerment, I love women, women power, whatever. They're the biggest abusers of women. The biggest abusers of women are these Democrats.
Well, he is right. Usually Republicans get busted for fucking young boys.
Oh. Well, I'm just saying listen, man, in any walk of life, you got weirdos and fucking pedos, and there's no side because of your political affiliation is going to make one side more than the other. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? So it's just as preposterous as someone saying, well, all fucking, all Republicans are racist that fucking, diddle little boys in the gag. I mean, there was that Republican guy that got caught in men's washroom. He was a big anti-gay guy, and he was playing footsies with a friggin' dude under the fucking stalls, right? And Roy Moore we talked about. And then on the other side, we have Democratic supporters. We got Weinstein. We got fucking Epstein, sorry. Yeah, Epstein, Weinstein. We got
whatever, close enough.
Well, no,
both.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it goes everywhere. But I'm just saying these guys have now spun it that if you've noticed, it's now any accusation against someone that they see as, favorable. It's the dirty Democrats that they themselves are the rapists and the disgusting women abusers. That's I just find it interesting. That's all.
Well, J-Dubs with his big cowgirl pose.
Hypocrites. I think they come out as this. They come out of, I love women. I want to empower women because they have to cover up because deep down inside they hate women and they abuse women, and so they have to make this facade as like, oh, look at me.
Did he just say a facade?
Yeah, he's a deep thinker, man. Hold up, he's a deep thinker.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a set of circumstances in which J-Dubs could be so desperate that he would suck cock for soup?
I think probably way before that.
Maybe a sandwich.
Maybe on a dare.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know what is.
He just looks like a hobo that would suck your dick for a bowl of soup. Yeah.
I can prove I'm not gay. All right, suck my dick. Done.
Is that all you had to do to get your dick sucked?
Ooh, look at me. But really, they're the ones that are abusing, Right.
Remember, folks, he is sharing the panel right now with a guy who is demonstrated as willing to accept pictures of a new 13-year-old. So
absolutely,
I just like to remind everybody of that as well. So,
and not only that, but he also has some sort of relationship with a 16-year-old Canadian girl when he was well into his 30s. Just throwing that out there.
Didn't Vaughn also talk to a colleague and while he was doing his flooring gig about the 16-year-old?
That's who I'm talking about.
Okay.
The story got all mangled up, but basically he met her on a fucking vampire forum. She was 16. the story, as I understand it, is she came down here to Kentucky, shacked up with him for a minute, and then her dad come down to get her. He was, like I said, she was 16. He was well into his 30s.
Yeah, and then it changed into he met her while he was laying carpet at 19 or something, but that's not.
But he was supposed to be the Punisher at that time.
I actually found the brief little sound clip of him talking about it. I played it a few streams ago. Mm-hmm. And the original story is she was 16. He says, I should have married her, but my buddy that I laid carpet with talked me out of it and said, no, the age difference is too much. But he says, but my mom and dad had 15 years between them, so that's okay.
Also, they did not. I think they had 1 or 2.
Yeah, they were
like. Well, there's a difference between when consenting adults with an age difference, decide to get married.
Exactly.
I mean, my wife's 17 years younger than me, but she was in her mid-30s when I met her. You know what I mean? I mean, Vaughn's talking about a 16-year-old girl when he's 30. That's just fucked up.
30 plus.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He was inventing the internet, right? He was busy. But yeah, my parents have more than 10 years between them. Well, but stepfather. And it's like way different than fucking Vaughn waiting outside of a goddamn high school and fucking Grampy waiting outside of I don't know, the A&W fucking restaurants that used to exist.
Right. But it's been long speculated that that's where the Canadian border story comes from. Why he's afraid to come into Canada, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the real reason is because the border agent saw the Punisher skull on Vaughn's chest, and she said, "I'm not letting the Punisher in here." Now she let Somali terrorists carrying RPGs by the boatload just walk right on through.
Fucking
but
mortars.
Not that Punisher. No way.
He didn't even have guns. He was going to use the fucking.
Yeah, he was going to use the terrorist guns. Exactly.
God damn.
Anyway,
and that's a shame, but it does happen.
I don't think Cosby done what he is accused of.
No, God, no.
Eloquently put, load some dove.
Here's the thing with Cosby, okay? The left did not like Cosby's message because Cosby would use his stardom, his fame, and he would get behind a podium and advocate for black men to be fathers,
take
care of their children, and to not beat their women, and to be respectful to others, and to be a good man, and the left did not like Bill Cosby's message, and so they tried that. Now I was wrong about his age. He's 83, not 93. Excuse me. Okay, but even so, you could tell the man is way up there. He's not all there really, and here they come trotting all these women in, and him 83 years old. Yeah, what a load of crap, man.
He wasn't 83 when the trial was happening, by the way.
And he wasn't 83 when he did all this thing.
Right.
I did miss something. Dragon Jim, thank you very much. He says, Vaughn has had the same rubber band in his hair for weeks, making nasty dreadlocks soon. Well, we'll see what happens.
Rubber band man. Maybe the rubber band man and the plantation man can get together and do a duet.
That's what I'm hoping for. I want to see a duet, man.
Yeah. I don't want to get
emo and stinky
ankle fungus on me.
What's that?
That shit that's on the back of his ankles. Well, actually, above the back of his skin. That's a fungus. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Oh God,
that's a fungus and so the only reason I know that is because I have a few like physicians and shit in my Discord. Some of them saw the videos of him holding his feet up, and then saw pictures of it, and they're like, that's a particular fungus that's found on everybody, but it only grows unless you keep it damp and it's in a dark kind of damp area where
like Vaughn's trailer.
It normally grows, but he would have to not wash for weeks in order for that.
Do you think there's any undiscovered fungi in that trailer? Like
maybe.
Oh God,
I wouldn't put it past him.
It's my favorite Star Trek movie, by the way.
Yeah, the undiscovered fungus.
They're just gonna send the fucking heat vents to some lab somewhere, just bio wrapped.
Now these have been generously
donated
with children's feces.
Oh no, I'd grow it. I'd grow it in my lab if you give me a sample of it.
Goodness gracious!
I'm sure them weeping ulcers do a great job of keeping the fungus moist.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Provides nutrients.
Yeah.
The irony is you could make a culture of that and it'd end up fucking providing the foundation for some life-saving
cure
cure
cancer,
COVID, cure COVID,
cure lymphedema.
I do it. Like if Shanny sent me a sample of her fucking yeast and Vaughn sent me a sample of that fungus growing on his fucking legs, I would culture it. And I would store it too.
I've seen too many science fiction horror movies start like that.
Yeah.
One night in the lab, there's a fucking we knocked something over, and the next thing you know, monkeys are coming out.
Yeah. New fucking pandemic. Thanks a lot, Drag.
Isn't that the plot to Resident Evil?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Somebody actually did leave the door to my lab open.
Did they steal all your shit?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Somehow.
Did you leave your car keys in your car unlocked?
Nope.
Both sets?
Yeah. So, we got to look into that because I thought about this and I talked to some people in Discord. Why do they only have one set of keys for the house? I've never been with another adult in any domicile where there was just one key issued.
I mean, that's it. I don't know. A lot of it stinks. I know Rolo's story is, and I know we're going to get to it, but Rolo's story is that they woke up mad because Rev lost the keys. I tend to agree with him on that. They lost the keys, so they made a whole thing about it.
So I will say, I told a few people this. The person who did the health and welfare call contacted me. I'm not going to say who it is, but they admitted that it was them, and they're actually concerned. But they did say that the dispatcher confirmed that there was a robbery call to that address.
Oh, well, then they got robbed. Fair enough.
To their address or just to that building?
To their actual address, right? That they could have been robbed, or they could have just made a report.
Yeah,
I go for the latter.
It could be a thing where they looked up how much it actually is to get these replaced, and they're like, I wonder if insurance will cover it if we got robbed.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You got to have that police report, I think, when it comes to insurance and stuff.
Yeah, you need an incident number usually.
And those two Alienware computers he doused with Dr. Pepper, well,
Rev.
those went missing.
Rev, if you're listening to my voice right now, I will buy both of those Alienware laptops for $75.
Listen, you guys might
hit
want
me
to
up.
You guys might want to plug your ears for a second because I'm going to get a little loud here.
I'm
but I want to get close to the mic, Rev. If you're out there, please tell me, contact me privately, and let me know for my own peace of mind that you got a backup plan, aka the life insurance policy on you know who. She's only got a few years left. Push her over the edge, collect, get some money back. That's all I'm saying.
Shit. He should have been doing that when he first got with her.
That's what I thought.
An instant fucking $500,000 life insurance policy. Bitch, you getting DoorDash every day, 10,000 calories minimum.
Well, I thought that maybe was an angle, right? That he was like a feeder because he's just sitting back laughing like, I'm gonna get my money back out of you, bitch.
That's right.
But then other people are like, well, now look at her, she can't get insurance. But I pose the argument: circuses can get insurance. Like where there's a will, there's a way. Right? If we can we can insure the fucking.
And she does perform on the internet, so she's a carnival elephant. There you go.
There's an attraction.
Performance art, folks. It's performance art.
But none of it is true. I don't believe one word of it. I know why they went after Bill Cosby. They went after him because of his message. He was a strong believer in family. He was a strong believer in what was right. He was a strong conservative, and they did not like him, and so they did this to destroy him.
And
the man loved his Quaaludes, man.
And they only let him on, TV and comedy specials for the better part of about 50 years.
Right. And I mean, like they did actually confess, and he's been convicted. So I think that's pretty much where I wanted to. I mean, it's just the same shit from here on in. But I just thought it was kind of funny hosting a hangout where it's like the title is Andrew Cuomo and the Me Too movement, and just talks the rest of the time about how Bill Cosby was done wrong. And we got Doc Savage. We got maybe Rev could just learn soap making and cash in. Fight Club style. That is a possibility for him, but he can't lift over 50 pounds, so I'm not sure if he can fight. We'll see how he handles a cucumber, apparently. We'll see if they get to that point. But Doc Savage actually brought up another point that maybe we could get Brett Keane and Shanny to procreate and bring forth, quote, the one. The problem is I don't know if that's physically possible for those two to actually mate, but I'm sure with Dragnaut science,
that's some fucking
tubes and some kind of siphoning devices to make this happen.
A series of interlocking tubes. That's some fucking Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard, Dark Side of the Moon shit you got going on right there.
And listen, I just want to cut right through the bullshit. Rev, if you're watching, I'll give you $200 for your PS5.
I will up my bid to $100 for both of your Alienware laptops.
I'm $200, but you pay for shipping. That's killer right now. Why is it I can get free shipping from Hong Kong, but the fucking ship from the United States, get a Cobra Craft wand, it's like $32 or something stupid like that. What's up with that, man?
I mean, look who the guy shipping the Cobra Craft wands is.
No, he doesn't do it. Etsy does. I mean, everything from the States right now is just.
I know, but it's still Cobes.
I know, but fuck, China's got you guys beat. Never mind.
Yeah, and he's in Wyoming. You can fucking your throat over the border from there.
Yeah. I mean, I technically could drive to the border if I could get someone that would just drive up and throw it over, but
yeah,
I'd meet in the back of some farmer's field.
Plantation man.
You know what's unfair is when I'm struggling and I'm going through something really bad, I get no one to talk to. I just get so fucking ignored by everyone.
Dr. Rev.
But when they need me, I'm there for them, consoling them, being there for them, being their fucking friend. But I got no one like.
So I'm just going to be honest too and cut through the bullshit on this too. What I'm really waiting for is just the next fucking public fight because it's coming, right?
Oh, that's money too. That's the money.
They had a mini one in a second video.
Yes, I did. I watched that with glee as well. Rev was getting a little testy, and then she was gaslighting him, of course, but it's coming.
Hey, Doc Savage has $6 if Rev can fart the national anthem live on stream.
Hi, Shanny for Grace here.
The first 10 minutes of this is money too. She goes right into it.
Yeah, we don't even need to go through all this because I mean, but I think it deserves a replay. I think we need to.
Yeah. Oh no, I need to get some timestamps.
Really bad night. We were robbed again. They stole the keys to our house and the key fobs because it was in the garage.
Who just steals the keys to your car and the keys to your...
But does nothing else. Just, yeah, I know the whole thing stinks.
And we need... I'm so sorry about this.
Fuck, my cat even has a key to the apartment, man. Fuck.
I thought it was interesting, too, the first $57 that they actually raised, first thing out of Rev's mouth is, we can get DoorDash.
DoorDash! Taco Bell!
Did I miss that? Did he say that for real?
He did say that.
No.
And then she's like, turns to him, like, kind of giving them the eyes because she just got done saying they're going to use it for an Uber to the bank for their stimulus check.
Hell. This is what I get for playing games and trying to listen to this shit. I am going to go back over this, right? Because there's so much.
Yeah, after he finds out they got $57 when she's holding up the phone, it's just like a few minutes after that, he like told, because they say, oh, we can get an Uber and go, cash our.
Yeah, they're going to get an Uber to right. They're going to buy an Uber with this money. And then
she's going on how she's starving and stuff, and he's like, well, we got $57. We can get the DoorDash and stuff now. And she looks at him like, Jason, we need that for the Uber.
We all do. Come on, we all knew that shit was going for her fucking DoorDash.
Oh yeah. Mr. United for the Children, thank you very much. If Rev can't fart the national anthem now, he will be able to after that cucumber goes up his rear.
I disagree. It'll just be like, oh.
That's after a few times. I'm still willing to pay for that. I just sent somebody on Discord said, "Were you serious about that?" Yeah, I'm actually willing to pay for him to shove that thing up his ass. And then this person replied, "Well, he might cry." And I was like, "I hope he will." So I'll be hard as shit watching him cry doing that. Don't kink shame me.
They're almost there.
Don't kink shame.
I have a question. I'm not sure because it doesn't happen to me. But how do you get? Someone put $700, but it was more. How do you get like $895 overdrawn with?
I have no idea. Well, PayPal.
I've been a couple bucks overdrawn before, but
wait, hold on. Well, Rampy, are you talking a bank, a proper bank, or are you talking about the apps like PayPal and Cash?
No, Wells Fargo, that thing that Shanny showed, where she said.
Okay, yeah. So what ends up happening, like my old bank, every time you had a separate transaction, they charged $45. And then each day they had a fee if you were overdrawn for 24 hours. So imagine getting like 3 or 4 transactions back to back to back to back. you're losing that money plus 45 per transaction plus the daily overdrawn fee.
Damn.
And then that's probably mostly from their rent.
Well, and also, how in the baker's fuck do you get minus $500 on your PayPal? I mean, how does that work?
I'm not actually sure. So if you don't have any money via PayPal and you set up a recurring transaction, it doesn't go into negative. Like I
have no idea. Yeah, I didn't think you could do that. I know that you can, like, someone can theoretically give you money on PayPal. You can take that money out, and then a week later they can fuck with you by charging back.
Yeah,
I think that can happen. But I'm not a PayPal aficionado.
Well,
I don't really use it.
What could happen is if, for example, you make a purchase and you have your bank account set as your preferred payment, like you don't have a wallet or whatever, but you just take it from your bank account.
Yeah.
If it bounces, it'll try back in like 3 days, right? So they probably just overspent and they're waiting for their next fucking chunk of money, and they've been bouncing shit left and right, and now they're getting desperate because their money's not going to come in time.
Well, can we discuss this for a second? Because how many people believe that there is a chunk of money coming? Like, are they really flat broke for real?
Who knows? I don't know for sure.
And again, it's none of my business. It's only the only reason I'm talking about it is because they talk about it, right? Like, I'm not in their financial business. I'm just saying they're making it a point to say the money is gone. We have no money.
Yeah, they've said that like thoroughly in the last few days.
So it's not unfair for me to ask a question about them whether or not they really are broke, right? Because that's the precipice. The whole point of why she's asking for this money is because she has none and no prospects of getting any money, right? So what do you guys think that can hear my voice? What do you think the odds are that there really is no more money left in the fucking Revelina fund?
I think they probably still have some. I think they're overstating. I think they've definitely burned through a lot and they overspend. I think it's one of these, and I'm just speculating. I have no fucking clue, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, these people don't know how to budget money. Like they never had to, right?
Todd said it perfectly right here. They've been broke dozens of times. That's where I'm coming from.
And that you guys bring up a great point because they usually say they're broke around the 20th, 21st of each month. The only reason I know that is because that's when I used to get paid by Google. So it's interesting. They would say, especially back in October, November, oh, we're broke. It's toward the end of the month and we've used up all our money for the month, right? The dividend that they would get at the beginning of the month would be spent up, right, by the end of the month. And then now they're claiming that there's no more money stashed away that they're pulling from that they have access to. Well, what's interesting is that, well, if you don't have any that's getting paid off, I guess, the dividends that you lost in the stock market a few years ago, then what were you pulling from before, right? I'm not the most financially fucking literate guy, the portfolio and bullshit, but I don't think that they're completely out of money. At no point do I actually think that.
Right.
I think that they're desperate.
And on top of that, in this video right here, Shanny talks about how she's complaining about how idiots on the internet are the ones that said we were millionaires. I never said that. We had $100,000, okay? And then Rev is going, no, honey, we had way more than that. Like, she's actively lying to your face, even in this video.
Yeah, I mean, her and Rev forget that a lot of us have known them for a few years, and we've listened to Rev drunkenly talk about his finances in Nadia Chambers Hangout. So it's not like people just made that up. I've heard for a range, right, from anywhere from a few $100,000 to a low mill. But I don't know. I mean, it's not really the point, but they have been spending frivolously, and they've been talking in the last 2 years that, hey, we're running out of money, and did nothing.
City of the Silent mentioned too she could be dipping into the principal and payouts could be shrinking. You know,
I brought that up too before because definitely for sure, markets and everything else aside, we know there's times I'm just assuming from how they talk is like we're saying they get a certain payout right off this principal amount, but when he needs a big chunk of money, he has to go talk to someone and get money, right? So what have they done? Well, they've had court fees. Right, they probably dipped in their principal to pay out court fees, different issues that have come up. I mean, they ain't going to the dentist and doing that shit. We know that for sure. But I mean, but lawyers fees definitely have cut into that. Buying a new Durango, all that kind of stuff.
Economics.
Yeah,
Yeah, Corkonomics. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say how the underlying trust fund is set up. You know, how much access he actually has to principal. You know, he might be able to draw so much per year off of the principal, or he might have full access. Who knows?
Well, all my mirrors here reminds us of Corkynomics, right? Does anyone remember when Corky, Nick, aka Nick Bravo, had $100,000 and how quickly he flew through that cash?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you won the lottery, I bet you'd be amazed how fast you can burn through the first million.
Well, I brought that up too. Like I was talking about just this, how they just, because these people don't know how to budget money, right?
But of course, if I did something like that, I'd actually have something to show for it.
If you give me $700,000, my life has changed forever. All right, no doubt.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean that's it too. But that's a good point about the people with, like, I was telling the story about a guy that won the lottery, and he was actually waiting for his payout. How it was somewhere in the States, however he was getting paid out. But he actually went through his money so fast because he doesn't budget money properly, and he was actually going to get evicted because his mortgage and everything was due like a month or two before his big payout was due, right? And he was technically a millionaire, but couldn't touch this payout from this lottery, and just blew all his money. It was actually going to lose his house and everything just because he mismanaged it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he called J.G. Wentworth. He needed his money now.
Right. Well, and again, I just want to point out too that the only reason I feel like I'm able to have this opinion is because they are representing themselves as people who are they're worse than broke. They're in debt, like crippling $7,000, $8,000 worth of debt, and they're begging for money. So I feel like I have every right in the world to kind of inquire about about their finances.
Absolutely, especially if they're the ones begging you to pay them so they can maintain their lifestyle. There's plenty, like I said, people. I don't hide how much money I get. I don't hide, any of that shit. If people want to know, I get about $1,000 a month from doing these stupid fucking YouTube videos. But if someone goes, "Hey, Drag, you could be spending that better," abso-fucking-lutely. If I'm opening myself, if I'm discussing my finances, people are absolutely allowed to inquire about it.
That's how I feel. Again, if they weren't actively begging for money while showing on their phones that they're $6,000 in debt, $700 here, $800 here, like in my mind, like I said, I 100% agree with Rolo. I think that whatever they have set up, they get either quarterly or monthly or something like that. They get some kind of payout. Okay. And I don't know if that payout is getting smaller and smaller because of their overspending, or if it's because it's based on the stock market, which fluctuates. I have no idea. I just know that this is the hilarity level is reaching all-time highs.
Yeah, how much money do you think? I mean, just off the top of your head, how much money do you think they spent on drugs and delivered meals?
The answer is yes.
I forgot who it was. Someone actually did calculate their average weekly DoorDash, and I think it might have been around $3,000. I'll have to ask in Discord, but somebody said
$3,000 a month,
a week.
A week,
$3,000 a week for.
Yeah,
fuck. It might have been. I'm going to ask in Discord. That might have included the tour halls and stuff.
Let me double check. It's funny too because a few months, right after the big fight they had around New Year's Eve, they were in one of their kind of come up periods, and she ordered, I think, 2 pizzas, 2 or 3, 2 liters, and some chicken wings from Papa. It was $110, and what's his name showed it. And that was nothing. That was just a snack, right? That's to get them to dinner time. Yeah.
Hey, somebody brought up about maybe they're getting payday loans.
Did I say 300? Not fucking $3,000. I'm stupid.
Oh, okay. That's
still ridiculous.
Yeah, $300 a week for fucking DoorDash is it's fucking outrageous.
And that's the irony of the whole thing, is that they waited right up to they're absolutely fucking broke, right? And then their biggest thing is, "We got to help us. We can't afford DoorDash today. We can't eat." It's like, motherfucker, go to the kitchen and make your mac and cheese or something. Like, I can't walk. Like, it's just because I've ate too much DoorDash for the last 2 years. Like, it's just
right.
Oh my God, the irony. I don't know, folks. Anyways, nothing better than watching Shanny meltdown. So
I need help. I don't know what to do anymore.
The convergence between her and Chris Chan is becoming more and more.
You're on for that.
Are you saying that Shanny's a lot like Chris Chan?
I'm just saying physically they're looking more and more alike every fucking day.
Now, I do expect you to pause this when she fucking raises her arms and shows off the guns. Because Jesus fuck.
Also, before we get going good here, when she gets up and has her little fit where she's dying, and she moves the camera, I want us to analyze that image.
Right.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean?
Fucking underwear and
Well, is it though? That's what we'll get into it.
Yesterday, our car got robbed.
Can't breathe.
And they took the keys to our car.
Look at the texture of her underarm right there.
And the keys to our house. I don't know. We call the police.
My heart feels crinkly.
We have
Jock to the pepper can hot.
It's like she said, well, how much was it? 200?
210.
210. And then I don't know how much the key fob for the car is going to be and the replacement for that at all. I'm waiting for a call from the key place, and we don't have any fucking money. Like, I'm willing to give you stuff if or anything, or
she fell short. She was almost going to say, I'm willing to sell some shit, and that's where I want them to get. I want them hawking PlayStations on YouTube. That's where I want this to go.
Crazy deals with Shanny and Rev.
Right. Crazy Rev. It's Electronic Emporium, folks.
Hey, Kazoo wants that squirt pillow. I guess I'm just putting that out there, folks. So it's
Rev's got to get out of the house before April, otherwise he has to pay taxes.
Folks, everything must go individual.
I'll tell you what, Shanny. I'll give you $1,500. You sell me Rev's dignity. Oh
God
wait,
damn!
He has no dignity. I mean, so how can? Well, you know.
Oh, they're grifters. Someone says, secular opinion, legit question. What do you think all about Vonhelton wanting to, I didn't catch it, it jumped up, extradite Kenny KPC to Kentucky and other people? Well, that was from Kenny KPZ's #1 fan, by the way, folks. And, and I'd have to think about that, to be honest with you. I'd never really put a lot of thought. It's a joke, I think. I wouldn't take it too serious. But
I mean, I just want to point out that question has been asked by that person, I don't know, 500 times.
Okay, we'll get on that. We'll get an answer for it, though, at some point. Sure.
I'll send out Morse code, and next time I talk to him, I'll get him to specifically answer that for you.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to put here, it's Shanny #4 Christ in my Cash App. I really, if you could, donate anything, it would be fine, because we do need our house keys. You know, he was going to use the car for a fucking job.
Yeah, right.
Fucking car. We can't even we don't have anything to drink in the house.
Okay, somebody in Discord found
in the house.
So someone said 3 orders of $100 a day, 7 days a week adds up to around $2K a week, $8K a month.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
And they didn't buy. It wasn't like they were DoorDashing fucking McDoubles from McDonald's, right? They were DoorDashing like meals from restaurants.
Fucking what is it? Bippo de Beppo.
I mean, listen. No restaurant I've ever been to has native ranch. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking high schwank. Yeah, they're.
But is it real native ranch? I mean.
Well, the funny thing, and I just wanted to put it out there too. Yes, they're ordering. I wouldn't even say full meals. They're like ordering the whole appetizer menu. It's like, let's spend like $110 on appetizers. You know, this is how they live.
And then eat again in 3 hours.
So we got a few calamari rings, and then we got some bacon wraps. But we're vegan, and then we're gonna dip it in the native
bacon wrapped. Yeah, I remember the bacon wrapped artichoke cards, and I'm vegan. I'm just having a little bit of bacon.
Does that got chicken in it? Oh, I'll eat a little chicken, I guess.
Yeah, chicken's a vegetable. Shit.
Yeah.
And we have nowhere to get it.
See, this also they have nowhere to get it. That's what she's talking about. Money. We don't have any money, and we have nowhere to get it. This is what makes me feel like there's some kind of payment that's due that hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
And again, you're going to see in a minute. She says numbers. She says all we ever had was like $100,000, and you can hear Rev plain as day say, "No, you can tell them the real number. It was way more than $100,000." That's what he said.
Right.
Help. Bad. And here's the thing. I have helped all of you people in the fucking community. And then there's these jerk asses saying, oh, look, they're lying, they're scam artists. And we've given all of them money. Every single one of those
Yeah,
people.
look what she did for drag, you know? I mean,
money when we had them, when they needed it. We've given charity to these people.
This is how they're rationalizing it right here.
My life, I can't walk.
Whose fault is that? Oh.
Well, this
Sorry.
is how they're rationalizing it. They really did. I mean, from what I understand, Rev was very generous in giving people $500 here. You know what I mean? And now because they did that, they expect to get it all back. So they never gave it because they really gave a shit about somebody. They gave it because, and when they're down, they're going to get it back, right?
Yeah, hey, Doc Savage just pointed out they have nothing to drink, but there's a Snapple right behind her. So,
isn't there like a fucking McDonald's soda
There's
cup
a-
right behind her?
Yeah.
and
There's
to the
somebody
side, there's
really-
a Dunkin' Donuts delivers bag, which, you know.
They've
I will
had
say
their
that
water
there's
turned
one-
off too, so they got nothing at all to drink.
I was going to say they don't have tap water.
She's not a peasant.
Ah, man.
Oh, yeah, only peasants drink out of the tap, man. I mean, fuck.
Only one time there's been one time that I can remember that I was actually in financial dire straits and no one knew about it. And someone from this online community who I talked to actually did send me money, even though I didn't ask them to. So Shanny was not that one. Shanny doesn't even know when I was in financial dire straits. But it's funny though that they now want to sort of cash in on just giving out money frivolously to people.
Absolutely. They think that they feel 100% entitled.
Yeah.
Like you owe them, because remember that time I gave you? Like, I hate motherfuckers like, and everybody knows somebody that, you know, you'll be at work and you left your wallet at home that day, and they offer to buy you something, and you're like, nah, don't worry about it. I'd rather not eat than have to worry about, do I have $20 to give to you? And everyone's been there where, 2 weeks later, they remember that time I did this. Well, then why did you do it? If you did it just in the auspices of wanting me to give it back to you, why did you do it in the first place?
Yep.
That's 100% what she's doing right here. She feels 100% entitled to come on here and scream and moan. We owe her.
Gatsby Rodden, I would disagree, because I think that people have seen that she's a money sow for a long time. Now that it's starting to look like she's a money sow.
Well, she's always been broke. She's always
she's
been
eaten
poor.
all the
She's
money
never
already.
had anything. And she got her cash cow and Rev, and, he was
She's
her,
milked him dry.
Oh, yeah.
So I found a video showing that Shanny and Rev have spent almost $15,000 since Thanksgiving. And this video is by Burnt Toast on the date of January 2020.
Well,
Hold on, real quick.
Agreed,
I'll show
Doc.
you. There you go. That's actually the screen right there. And if people want to find this video, it's We're Poor Part 2, Shanny for Christ, and Revelation News.
let's see.
Yeah, this video here. So this is where they're so they're doing all this shit here, the fucking Christmas shit, all this stuff, and it all got calculated at the end to a conservative amount of about, was it 14,000? Oh shit! That trip to David Buss was $200.
Oh yeah,
Holy fuck! Okay, look at that.
and that's probably just for the food. Like that's probably not even counting in like what they paid for the kids.
And it was what, 2,500, $3,000 for the fucking cameo shit they were doing.
I'm not sure if this even includes the cameos. I think this is before the cameos.
Before or after?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like Drag, I think you had kind of alluded to this kind of like tarred hurricane where fucking GP got his channel flagged down, even though all of his fucking videos are just privated, and now Shanny gets robbed. Do you think that this is just going to be a new excuse for G-Man to do something really, really fucked up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like this it seems kind of like their hallmark now of claim that something terrible, awful is happening, don't provide any evidence for it, and then use it as an excuse to fucking do something later. That's like the example you gave with fucking GP, where he immediately said that he was going to start doxing people, even though the lie had been exposed.
Mm-hmm. And like the video that G-Man made after that, apparently y'all don't know who GP really is. I really do know who GP is, and y'all are going to regret that. But you'll find out about that on our time. He's at the same shit when fucking what's-her-nuts had her fucking stress tumor, and she was dying on the fucking operating table.
No, serious, guys. Serious.
She was literally decapitated.
Yeah. Yeah. What was funny about that, at the end of the week, they were actually in Vonhelton's hangout talking about her. Like, yeah, she should be around soon. And she's just, recovering from the hospital, just got out, but she'll be back around the very stream, like 15 minutes later, there she is. And then they just act like nothing ever happened. It's like, oh, hey, you want to come up on panel? It's like, dude, wasn't she supposed to have her head cut open this week? Like, what? I don't know. Crazy world, folks. It's crazy.
Either that's one hell of a wig, or damn, girl, you can grow some fucking hair.
Yeah.
At my heart, it feels like a fucking can sprinkling. That's how my heart feels when it comes to
Look at those fucking moose knuckles.
That probably is true.
And I can't work. I'm still like waiting to hear from the disability people so I can get on fucking disability. And
God, it's almost like she's really laughing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Anyone can donate anything from my Cash App.
Give me money.
Yesterday was so bad too. My heart can't.
Maybe she should invest in a fucking brush. God damn.
It's so bad. What if these people take the keys to our house and fucking kill us in the middle of the night? That could have happened.
Well, then you won't have to worry about being broke, will ya?
I thought she had armed security.
Yeah, right.
It's armed guards, remember?
Yeah.
I know it wouldn't close. Our garage door wouldn't close because of the fucking snow.
So
no, your garage door wouldn't close.
So you moved the fucking snow, you dumb cunt. Fuck.
You can circumvent the sensor.
I had to explain this to about 5 different people who didn't actually watch it live. That the fact that snow fell into their garage, they couldn't bring just scatter the snow on the concrete, or get a bucket of hot water and some fucking salt and take care of the problem. No, the solution is to just leave the garage door up and leave your fucking car and possessions there, because that's a better option.
And also, look at that fucking arm. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm a pretty fat motherfucker, but that arm is the size of my goddamn leg.
Bro, that's the size of my whole thigh. I'm 6'1", 300 pounds. That's literally the size of one of my thighs.
Yeah, that brings up the where is her elbow question again.
It's in there. It's in there somewhere.
Where's the actual elbow joint in that mess?
Well, what I want people to consider is, if she was ever to spontaneously combust, do you realize how much fuel is sitting there?
Bro, that fire is going to burn at fucking 5,000 Kelvin.
That's like a green flame.
It'll be like the Springfield tire fire. It just burns forever.
Oh, Lusty, give me a heads up here. Just a sec, folks. Straight from Lusty McButt. It's a Secular Opinion. G-Man is going live tomorrow. Well, thank you for the update. On his main channel. Oh, must be serious. Check the vid title. It looks like he might be fundraising for Reverend Shanny. Oh, what a surprise.
Oh no, I'm going to be a dick this entire week. Tonight I'm going to go live at Longhorn Steakhouse with Xavier and eat filet mignon and lobster.
Have one for me, buddy.
I'm going to put Shanny and fucking Rev's name in the title just so they know I'm eating this for them.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a stand-up guy.
I know.
Be up inside.
Yeah.
You doing that tomorrow or Friday?
I'm doing that tonight.
Oh, tonight? Ah, shit. I might have to fucking super chat you and make you fucking buy a cement mixer.
They robbed us.
No.
again because of you people being so fucking ignorant and so irresponsible and doctrine and people thinking it's fucking funny. It's not fucking funny.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah.
So wait, so just get what she's saying. Jason, for some reason, decided to leave the garage door open, decided to leave the keys in the car to both the house and the fucking car, and someone on the internet just so happens to know all of these events occurring at the same time, knowing where they live, and premeditated this robbery somehow, some way.
And got by the armed guards. I just wanted that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Leaving the garage door open when you've known for days there's a big snowstorm coming. You know.
Hell, her arm is bigger than her fucking head.
You know, I can see drag getting caught unaware by 2 foot of snow in Texas, but they live in fucking Colorado in the mountains. You know, it's gonna snow either a trace or 3 feet at a fucking time. That's how it works.
I mean, there's no works of fiction about, people getting snowed in Colorado. It's not like The fucking Shining is a goddamn story.
Yeah.
Also, fucking Hulk Hogan, eat your heart out, brother.
Yeah, I see the pipes, the python.
That has been robbing us lately.
No, they come here every night waiting.
Oh, God.
Then you do something about it if it's really fucking happening.
So you motherfuckers out there have put us in severe fucking danger again. Again.
I blame Quasi Monkey.
I made a joke about everything. Oh, look at Shanny. She's such a horrible person. You deserve everything you get. I deserve to get robbed for what?
Yes.
What the fuck did I ever do to any of you motherfuckers to deserve this?
She called me a crackhead. I mean,
You told me to kill myself.
People like
Well, they doxed me in a G-Man stream.
Yeah.
So.
dress and you'd be like, ha, 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 ha. Let's see if they rob her.
Yeah.
Come at me, Quasi.
That you're killing a fucking family, right? It's so fucking funny that you dropped my fucking docs and got me robbed not once, but 3 goddamn times.
Now, keep in mind, folks, she has an autistic son in the other room where I'm sure he can hear her fucking screaming that people are going to break into their house and fucking murder them.
Yeah, right. Oh, don't worry, honey. Go back to bed. Yeah, no, I know.
They've been breaking in.
Mommy and Daddy were just doing performance art.
They've been stalking our house for months. Every night they're standing out there waiting to kill us.
I can see Rev tucking that kid in and being like, well, I mean, I would like to buy a gun to, protect the household, but Mommy kind of ruined that.
And I'm not allowed to have one anyway.
Yeah, here's my airsoft.
Fuckers!
She mad, though.
I need help with money. If you could go to Cash App, go to $Shanny.
My dick is dry.
And donate
That
some
you
money
did?
to me. That would be wonderful. We need to get our keys for our house. It's $210. We don't have keys for our house. We need to get a key fob for the car. I don't know how much that is. I'm waiting from a call from a locksmith, but it's very hard to get a hold of anyone right now because there's literally fucking foots of fucking snow.
Can I ask you a question? I'd like to ask a question. They rent, right?
Yeah,
when I put up my deposit and everything and I got my apartment, my landlord gave me 2 keys, and then we had another one made. Actually, 2 more made. If we lost our keys, my landlord will give me a key, mine won't charge me, but yeah, I don't understand why they just don't call the landlord and say, hey, we lost our key.
I would add to that, why are they calling a locksmith? All they have to do is call their landlord and they would look after getting locks changed.
Now,
I mean, it's not like they own their house. I mean,
yeah, they're not responsible for the locksmith changing them.
It might be different in Colorado, and it might be different for the fact that I don't pay nearly as much in rent as they fucking do, because their rent's $3,000 a month, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty steep in Boulder, so it could be.
One of the agreements that is on the lease that I signed is in case of robbery, if your keys are stolen, your locks will be replaced cost-free.
Right.
Well, they make it sound like they live in some kind of gated community, which I think they're full of shit.
Well,
But
they have armed security.
Oh, of course. But they definitely live in like a property management area, right? Like it's a series of townhouses or condo type things that they're renting, right? So, I mean, whoever this thief is, one would obviously be someone probably from their little community of people, right? It's not like someone just walked in, from anyways. But they later in this video, I believe it's this video or the next one, they start counting all the cameras. Oh, we're covered. The cops are going to see who did it, and da-da-da. And it's
I think she says like she has like 14 cameras just guarding her house alone. Not like the actual like neighborhood she lives in, but just her personal townhouse.
Well, Carl says they live in a shithole out there. So.
Well, I mean, if they're paying $3,000 a month, like Lady Starfire saying,
That's a hell of a
you would hope that it's some kind of gated community. They're getting some fucking. I have a hard time believing they're living in some little fucking subdivision of these houses, and I don't know. Anyways,
We did call the cops.
Yeah.
That was the first thing we did. Duh. Thanks, soldier, for telling us to call the cops.
Hey, Drag, you live in a gated community, don't you?
I'm coming here because
what's the I don't know, burglary? Do you guys get
like it's very, very, very low? Like the only time I even hear about something is from someone who doesn't even live here, and that's when somebody crazy ex-girlfriend slashes a tire. Other than that, people don't get robbed around. Right, that's part of it being a gated community, and there's a local police department within walking distance of us.
Also, it's Texas, so you could murder somebody with a brick and just walk away scot-free.
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Welcome, Todd.
Hey, folks.
Folks. All right, let's listen to a little bit more. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I've got to come clean, everybody. Mm-hmm. I drove from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Colorado in a historic snowstorm, and
I knew it.
Stole their keys.
So both the one key for the car and the one key that they have for the house.
I got to admit it to myself. I feel a lot better now that I've come public with this.
No.
Yeah.
I imagine like Todd lifting the hood, like it was me, Shanny. It was me all along.
All along.
You broke them.
Yeah.
By
It was just
stealing their keys.
That was a tough drive too. Let me tell you, getting through the mountains. Woo. Man.
Can help. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I can't walk. It used to be I was able to walk a little to be able to go from one area to another. Now I can't even do that. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Jesus. In other words, she shits in her bed because she can't literally get up.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
You can't leave your bed. What the fuck do you need a car for?
I'm still trying to figure out, like, when she has her fucking, like, Sanford and Sons moment where she has to go off camera where she's like, just vomiting very loudly.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Yeah, this would have never happened if you guys didn't dox us, and you were actually responsible.
But it's cool for you to dox not everybody.
Someone not thinking there's fucking creepoids out there that literally will hurt you.
God damn, Todd. She's really going for you right now.
You wanted that to happen to us. You want my family in danger constantly so you can see me like this.
She's not wrong.
It's a big one, Lamont.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming. It's a big one.
Oh, here we go.
I'm feeling all peeking.
I got the vapors. I got the
vape.
Where's my?
There we go. Oh, folks. Oh, there it is.
Look at the donuts.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Come on. Those are last week's donuts. Come on.
She has the fucking half dozen thing over there.
Now, by request, I don't know. I think he left, but we're still going to honor it. We got to check out this fucking angle, folks.
My heart's crinkly.
Excuse
Right there.
Yes.
Oh, that's
To be
just
fair, what
that's
pair of
just
underwear
fucked
going to
up.
hold all that in? Come on now, let's be fair.
Yeah. It's got to give them free the band, the waistband. God.
Hey, if they're selling, I'm sure somebody's gonna want to buy those panties.
At least she's not wearing her fucking feminine napkin thing she had on last time.
How would you know?
Well, I don't see it sticking out like last time.
Probably 10 feet west of this.
She had her fucking. Oh,
The
geez, that's just
question
wrong.
the question is though, how many dozen donuts comes in a bag like that?
That's the point I was trying to make. Is like I thought that was the focus. Like it's a fucking like that is a Dunkin' Donuts like fucking tote bag.
Yeah, you're talking 6-8 boxes of a dozen at least.
So there's a few things here. When someone hit my treat stream thing the other day, my drink and the two hash browns came in that bag. There's actually there's a drink holder inside there. Now, the only reason I know that there's a half dozen, if you look down near the bag, that's a half dozen box. That was inside the bag. So she more than likely got a drink and a half dozen for herself, and probably whatever else, maybe a hash, who knows. But at least they got a drink because they don't need that if it's not a drink. So
I could get my strike and spare balls in that.
Hey, do you think Rev puts down puppy pads on the bed for Shanny?
I think he sleeps in it.
Oh,
sport video.
I think Rev sleeps on the floor.
The smell alone, just
like the puppy pad is the mattress.
The heavy
it
would be a heavy tangy musk.
Yeah.
That would. Anyways, and we're not going to talk about the dog on the bed. No, I'm just joking. It's a compliment.
I wasn't talking about the puppy.
What the fuck did you do to Billy's dog?
Boing, boing, boing.
Oh, she tried to get off the bed.
Yeah.
It took her 3 tries.
Oh my God.
I need some sound effects with it.
Oh my God.
Damn, Todd, you without your tuba right now,
Right?
Well, yeah.
And like Rev had to catch her. Like Rev had to stabilize her so she could walk her to the fucking bathroom before Rev comes on stream, which is a fucking gem.
It's like rocking your car and trying to get it out of the ditch.
How the fuck she got the toilet? Bitch, you ain't got no hospital money.
You ain't got no money. Well, they do have to treat you.
Now, for a woman who just claimed that she can't fucking move, she moved pretty damn fast to that toilet. That was fucking...
Eventually. She had a bit of momentum.
Yeah, I've used the bed as a springboard, I guess.
Oh, man. So, I think we can pretty safely assume that he is actually wiping her ass.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. We've established that, I think. She's admitted because of the fibro, of course, not because she's like, got 3 backs, but she can't reach her ass crack. It's
and the COVID too. COVID stopped.
And the vid. Well, the Rona is another reason why they both are applying for disability, apparently, because Rev is also sick.
Yeah, his lungs are fucked, man.
Doesn't she later claim like it's the MS that makes her drop the N-word?
Well, okay, so there's she does say that she has MS, but she sort of alludes to an underlying systemic neurological issue that affects, like, there was a malaprops, her not having a recollection of saying certain things, and then I think she said a little bit later too, the linear memory thing that'll be rolled into that. So it's this, she's not saying that all of that's caused by MS, but she does have MS with complications such as yada 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 yada.
I want to see Shanny's portfolio of all the diseases that she has.
The portfolio.
Because it's not a portfolio; it's a portfolio.
Indeed.
I'm so helpless, Jason. I can't even walk. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Don't roll over and die.
Visually.
I need help.
I'm going to let this play for a minute while I freshen my drink.
Oh no, please do. I'm like a fast math.
Yeah.
Seriously, what kind of job could Shanny really be qualified for?
Yeah, I actually do think she's telling the truth when she says her heart feels like a beer can crushing every time it beats.
Yeah, that's what
I know.
I mean, that's what killed Andre.
Them arteries stiffen up, they get pretty crinkly.
I can't even hold the glass.
I mean, you can't run a fucking 18-wheeler off a fucking car battery.
Can't even hold a glass? Oh, God.
You see his damage now?
Oh God.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'll get you a straw, honey.
We're gonna die. They're gonna kill us, Jason. They're gonna kill us.
I gotta make sure that my son can hear us when I say this. We're gonna die.
Well, I got news. You want your phone? No.
You want your phone?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Rev's gonna baby bird it to her. Oh, God.
I'll take over that.
Hey, here you go, Shanny. This is your drink.
Oh, look, it's Mr. Front Butt.
This is Rev's serious pose.
It's a man individual.
Ball spot coming in nicely.
I want to make it abundantly clear to everybody that's in the room. You think it's funny, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think this is funny? LOL.
Yes.
You think this is funny.
He keeps asking that same question, man. Was he expecting a different answer?
You're
What
blocking.
happened? I'll tell
You're
you what
blocking
happened.
every single person that would possibly be willing to donate you money. You fucking idiot.
And I'm going to make it this because a judge told me that there's no threat to my family from the people that call themselves trolls on the internet that like to dox people. Well, we got robbed again.
Whose fault was that, Rev?
Last night, the snow, I was trying to get out of the house, right? So I opened the garage and it opened. Fine. When I pressed the button. When I look outside the garage, there was no way I could get out of the house, right? There was no way I could get out. So what I did was I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not going anywhere today. I was snowed in completely because the plows had plowed in my garage. So I go to close the door on the garage. It wouldn't close because there's 2 feet of snow that basically came into the garage, and there's a sensor, and it wouldn't close.
You can circumvent that.
So I figured to myself, oh, it's all right. We got some
shovel the fucking snow.
Oh, he doesn't know the black magic.
Up until 4 a.m.
So I keep forgetting about this. There's the pull thing. The pull fucking
the cord.
The cord.
A very.
Was that it? I thought we were going to talk about the door opener. So, yes, we can circumvent it, and there is a pull thingy, and he could just shovel the fucking snow, but they're rich, but they don't own a shovel. So that actually doesn't surprise me with these guys, because apparently they don't own toothbrushes either.
Who lives in Colorado and doesn't have a snow shovel? I mean,
to be fair, like Rev does own a snow shovel, but that is dedicated to the feeding.
Yeah, that's a feeding shovel.
Good point there.
Yeah, it's kind of like stoking a train engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
They know our address without a doubt. Our Jeffree Star. I ordered my wife Jeffree Star stuff, and quite a bit of merchandise actually for Christmas. And you scumbags already had our address out there.
I stole that,
and they came and stole our stuff. So there's somebody that comes around this place real late at night when the security is done, and yeah, they got in again. The garage. They got in the garage.
What kind of shit security do you have? Where
the security only operates during daylight hours.
It's 4 a.m. They don't need security. Everyone clock off.
The origins of the doxing came from our deep shit eventually, but of course you can't do anything. So we have to go to authorities.
Here comes Miss Sunshine again.
Yeah, Miss Puke Breath.
Just pause it for a second. Can we all just appreciate just
absolutely
frumpy Shanny?
Oh,
just absolutely just.
Never mind. That was her arm.
Meh.
Oh shit! There's some McDonald's and the fucking.
Looks like 2 cups of pudding.
Nothing to drink. Nothing to drink.
Yeah.
That might be that might be applesauce.
Yeah, it might. Oh yeah. What's to the left? Is that a?
It's more like
Tabasco?
chocolate pudding. To the left there is vitamin water, maybe.
Is that? It might be that. I can't tell. It's hard to tell the diameter of the bottle.
Yeah.
It's food.
A little smaller than a regular pop bottle.
What is that fucking thing on her head?
What?
Her hair.
Yeah,
Is that her hair, or she got like ear things on?
It's her hair.
No, it's her hair. She's spun it in a big knot and fucking.
Oh Jesus!
It's a Princess Leia look.
Feeling
I don't-
cute.
I don't think that she did that. I just think it naturally happened.
Just knotted up.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for her like to lean a little bit to her right so we can see that giant box of fucking Hershey's candy bars.
She's starving, folks.
Our key fobs to our car in our house.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Pretty bad, folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my underwear at Kmart.
Yeah.
So with all this going on, they're sitting in bed. All this trauma, all this turmoil is going on in their life, and they're sitting in bed on the internet.
Okay, I'm going to ask anyone to stop.
I don't understand why they're paying $3,000 supposedly for this multi-level fucking house / condo, but they live out of the bedroom.
So you have to see there's I think at least one video. I'm sorry, at least one video where they're doing a tour, and they're showing off everything. They're showing off all the rooms and stuff, and it to juxtapose it with this is perfect. I gotta find that fucking video, man.
Yeah, because it's silliness. The whole thing is just silly.
Yeah, I think it did have a pretty big living room and kitchen type area.
Well, it was funny because when she did that mac and cheese video and the fucking whatever else she cooked there, or cooked, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It was like
great kitchen.
Well, yeah, and it's a nice kitchen, and also Rev is walking around discovering things in it. He's like hitting a switch. Oh, it turns that on. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that.
We have an exhaust hood.
Yeah, we got a sink, folks. This goes in and out.
We got a dishwasher.
Hot damn.
Calling me right now.
Damn.
Zombie Hunter.
Got one of them
I
indoor
love you, sir.
plushies.
You know what, Jules? I'm going to give you mods.
God damn it.
You're making fun of me.
That was a really smart move.
Exactly.
Because this is fucking serious. This isn't a joke. Zombie Hunter, I'm giving you mods too. If you see anyone making fun of me over this, cap them.
Oh, I capped the one.
Because it's not fucking funny. This is horror.
Capless? Wow.
I'm in danger.
But you were in great distress in the fucking bathroom, screaming in pain. And you had some Nadia cunt. I don't know what her name is, but she was laughing.
Nadia
LOL.
cunt.
You're gone.
All right,
I'm laughing.
Amy Lou, you get them.
Get them.
Go get them.
I don't know if Jules is ready for
Damn
mods.
trolls,
That's
just let her
that's
cry.
an awful lot of
Thank you.
responsibility for a 14-year-old.
It's not like she's had mods like 9 times.
Starve you group of fuck ups. You see that? They're telling us to starve.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a bad plan.
I don't know. Call me crazy,
You know
but I
how
don't
much
think
money
Shanny would
I've
starve in
given
about a month.
To the people
couple.
over the years. Like, do you know how much I've helped you guys?
Drag, didn't you figure out how long she could
When
live off
I
the adipose?
asked for help.
I think it was a
You're Megan, I love
COA,
you.
or one of our resident physicians that said that she could live about a year without eating just based on the amount of adipose tissue she has, and just with
Yeah,
water.
I thought you said about a year.
But she has nothing to drink.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with water, like so the caloric, with the calories would come from her fat, but then
You
you
were
just have the
expecting
water.
her to drink water.
Hey, guess who? You can't use DoorDash with an EBT card. You know, I mean.
Oh. You can use PayPal. Oh, wait.
Girl.
Oh, I was going to research that.
When I need help, they come around and say I'm scamming. When the thing is, I actually help these people that say I was scamming. Like, I've given them thousands upon thousands of dollars over the years.
Yeah, Rev's
And-
money.
and
Yeah.
I'm the scammer. They scammed me.
Me.
I figure out
Again! Every time that we did an act of charity, it was said just to clout chase and shit.
Yeah,
that
right.
we didn't really care about anyone. I mean, the
Yeah,
amount
that's
of
true.
that we've taken, these people would have killed themselves years ago.
Well, I was about to kill myself last night.
Last night. Of course you were.
I punched my
Oh
wrist.
God, not again on this shit.
That's probably G-Man. Yeah.
To be fair, like the one person that did legitimately donate to fucking Shanny and Rev would be Christina, just because I do think she is trying to not so much pay it back, but like just pay it forward. Because Christina, Rev did give her a sizable amount of money. And once again, kudos to Rev for doing that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, folks, here we are.
I mean, Christine is kind of the bridge builder between, all communities.
Well, listen, these are archangels we're dealing with here, folks, so I don't know why they're having such a hard time. But I do want to point out a theory I want to call it now, because I got a feeling there's going to come a day very soon where Shanny's going to be bringing up, well, how about I go back to the house in PA and get it all set up with G-Man, and you stay here and figure it out. And then another month after that, maybe, you know what? I think we're going to keep this PA.
I think Rev might try to circumvent that. Be like, how about I go back to the house in PA and get things sorted out while you stay here?
No, what Rev would do is, why don't I go back to the house in PA and live by a hobo fire, and I'll move G-Man in here and figure out a way so you guys can keep this place going, because G-Man's my buddy, and I'll pay for that for a few months.
Now, I mean, if Rev's going to be like, how about I move back to PA, I move G-Man in here, and then fuck the both of yous.
You realize...
Yeah.
This is like a Pandora's box of lulz they have opened, right? Because whether they're completely telling the truth, which I think is highly suspect, but just all the angles here, folks. If they're telling the truth, there's so many fucking implications and weird directions this could go that just are inevitably going to be entertaining, right? If they're half lying and half telling, or any percentage ratio, actually, folks, all the way up the gradient. If they are actually just mixing lies with truth, that still opens a plethora of opportunities that we have to pick from. There's lots of strings to pull here, folks. And if it's all complete bullshit, even that is in itself is just an angle. Like, this is going to go nowhere but fucking funny as fuck over the next few months.
If Rev and Shanny moved back to PA in that house with G-Man, that just begs for a reality show,
I mean, maybe Rev has been playing the long con, where his entire goal was he's going to move back to PA, and he's going to kick G-Man out of the house, and he's going to move in fucking marble mouth fucking Hannah Stout, and yeah, he's going to be the sugar daddy. She's going to be the I guess the stepdaughter. I don't fucking know.
I can't imagine getting head by somebody that sounds like they already have a few dicks in their mouth.
She does a killer Kate Bush.
Oh, dear God. It's a real hummer.
It's a wicked pisser.
Hey, brother, how you doing? We're on.
Oh, God.
I'm not crying wolf.
Well, no, we're not crying wolf at all. We're on a stream right now.
Yeah, they can hear this. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, we don't care. I just want you to know that he's on.
Yeah.
Can we all point out how Shanny's face is suddenly dry?
What happened was,
those tears rolled right back into her fucking head.
I did call the locksmith.
What tears?
What happened was the snow was so high. I opened the garage door. It did open to get out to run a couple errands. But the snow just piled into the garage. Right?
Yeah, it did.
And I don't have any shovel. I didn't have any way to get it out of there. And then I go to close the garage door again. Right, I press the button, and it won't close. And I tried to call the promenade to tell them, hey, could you guys?
Way to dock yourself.
Yeah, we knew.
They already know, right? It doesn't matter if they know our address because they doxed us so many times, and now they have people coming here.
He keeps saying they, but he still hasn't actually given a name.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's true.
I have nothing.
Just the back half.
And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, a 2020 Durango is either 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Stop being a bitch.
Yep.
I mean, you could have gotten out of your fucking driveway. Probably could have gotten back in your driveway.
I like how he's supposedly, like, isn't he like explaining this to someone at the dealership or something on the phone?
Yeah.
And he's like talking about doxing and people on the internet. Like the guy on the other end's just like, how can I help you, sir? Why are you calling me? Like, what? This is a car dealership. I don't even know what the words coming out of your mouth right now make no sense to me. What the hell is a dox?
It's the
Doxing
trolls.
Well, these trolls.
The trolls on the internet.
Yeah. Have a good day, sir. I'd just be hanging up right now. It's like,
Thank you for calling Christopher Dodge. Yeah.
And somebody, and I'm talking, I guarantee it's from this group. They come here at night because they got our dogs. They live near us, so they.
This is why I'm asking for Cash App.
No, that's not why.
Give me your money.
Yeah, they are trying to steal our stuff.
Yeah.
They've already stolen a bunch of stuff.
They stole stuff from us for Christmas.
No, Shanny, I only stole a couple of keys.
Folio that we have, nothing in it. $8. We can't get it out.
I mean, I cannot handle this anymore.
That's a screenshot.
It's torture.
It is torture, and I need help. I need help. I want. You know what? I No, it's not my cash.
Wells Fargo is just a bank.
Well, did they call Scotland Yard?
This is my Cash App.
Yeah, basically, she's just showing an account she has that has $8 in it.
Yeah, it's Wells Fargo. That's a bank.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's stocks.
App.
My
It's
portfolio.
number 4 Christ.
Portfolio.
What did he? Yeah, if you quiz Rev on stock market stuff,
don't
he
know
doesn't
how-
know anything.
No, he just knows when this check comes in, his fucking payment gets automatically deposited. That's what they're hurting. They're stressing to. They blew their money. It's been shrinking. Their little dividends pay out, and they're fucking still living large like they're fucking whatever. And here we are at the 16th of the month. So instead of usually being broke at the 20th of the month, they're 4 days early. He's lost the car keys. They got no money to replace them. Now they're fucking crying because they got to figure out how to get DoorDash and fucking gas in the Durango until the fucking end of the month.
I think it was Cheeky Chica mentioned that. How long ago was it that Rev was claiming that he was a fucking Wells Fargo like financial advisor and was making like $150K a year?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to that, Rev?
Yeah. Well,
How much the key fob for the car will be? Why don't you call the dealer?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, who was he just talking to? He was
The
on the
internet.
phone. Well, he was on the phone talking to someone. He wasn't explaining it to us.
G-Man calling him just now?
Oh, it was G-Man. I'm sorry. I was making
I
that
know
whole
G-Man called, but I didn't catch it. I think he's talking to G-Man at that point.
Oh, okay, that would make more sense because that's why I was asking. Like, who is he? Like the dealership? He's talking about doxing and trolls and people hanging out at night. Like, excuse me, sir, why did you call? Like, what are you? Anyways, it was funny to me at the time.
This is our check-in right now. Wait, let me see.
Checking.
Evidently, they only had 7 inches of snow according to the latest Starfire.
Information.
Oh,
But that's our check-in. It's
Okay,
it's minus, obviously.
Okay, well then you're fucking stupid. If you let your checking account get that far into the goddamn red. I'm sorry, I said Rev.
Freudian slip. I know it happened. I was talking about this earlier. I think these fucking geniuses had like recurring charges and didn't do any sort of budgeting, and then just let the fucking the account lapse into the negative, and then they got hit with each and every transaction a overdrawn fee. That's how I think they got to 800. It was probably initially maybe $150. Like, who knows? But if you get enough of those back to back to back to back, it can get that high.
Mm-hmm. And it's not unreasonable to think that if they were carrying, like, moving large sums of money, they probably had a decent line of credit with their overdraft. Like, I mean, I have hundreds of dollars in overdraft, right? But that combined, definitely, I could see $800 accumulating. You know, if they had for $300 or $400 line of credit or something, and they were just letting shit month to month just build and build. They're just lazy with their money. They probably got money coming back to them, but they're just
hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm done.
Can you embiggen me for a moment?
Can I enlarge you?
Yes, I'm going to do a little experiment for everyone
Enlarge
here.
him. Make him bigger. Make him stiff. I mean erect. I mean,
how do you do that on here? I'm not sure.
Just click on me and make solo layout. I think I'm at StreamYard. Well, people can probably see anyway. Hey everybody, here's my bank balance right now. See how easy that was?
Oh yeah.
That's my bank balance. Aren't I trustworthy? Just saying.
Financially responsible.
Her showing her phone doesn't prove shit.
Everyone screen cap that and then hack his phone and take all of Todd's money.
Yeah, well, you know what? That was an image I downloaded from Google in about 5 seconds.
Well, there you go.
So there you go.
I was going to say, I'm going to inspect Element Mind.
You should private your channel and then.
Should private my channel now. Yeah. Well, my point being though, her showing a phone and a number.
Yeah.
When they say a number, it's always a lie. Always.
All you F-gots, you mass flagged my channel.
But no, that's a good point, and like that's what I was pointing out too. We don't know what accounts they're looking at. We don't know what they're bringing up exactly. They're just showing a bunch of. Like, I mean, their very numbers are like changing throughout the what they owe and don't owe, but whatever.
We have nothing.
You've got a $500 PS4 or 5. You got that video game collection that Rev has been hoarding for fucking years now.
He says he's not selling the PS5.
His name is Jason. But please help me.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like that's going to be the boys' like legacy.
I know they can be. He's a saint. Add into the description instead of
when Rev and Shanny die, like they're gonna get a fucking mountain full of shitty like Super Nintendo games.
He's doing his best right now to get us some money to get those key fobs.
Thank you. He's probably going to get us a donation thing too. Let me put that donation in the description. Donation.
One person willing to try and help so far, and his name is G.
Yeah, G-Man's the only one who's trying to help us, and I thank everyone that's saying please donate.
Thank you.
Well, no, correction. G-Man is trying to get other people to help you.
Yeah.
G-Man is actually going to do absolutely nothing to help you. He's going to have a live show tomorrow.
Oh no, yeah, I have something special planned for that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, isn't tomorrow like the G-Man, the Science Man fucking video?
That was tonight. He's already done it.
Oh, really?
With special guest Intego.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go back and watch that.
I'll be sure to get my lab notes and start taking.
I was going to say that's exactly how many people care. Everyone's like, oh, he did it already. Oh, okay, well.
Well, here on the Science Man channel, we have a scientific anomaly. We have someone who is literally decapitated and drawn and quartered, and here she is.
Appreciate you.
So
much.
Like,
now let's.
Yeah, they did, Queen. They did.
We did it. Yeah. Now let's just make it clear to the YouTube community that listens to you that there are consequences to doxing.
There are consequences to doxing. I'm not.
Really?
Oh my fucking God!
Here we go.
You tell us we're lying about our own fucking
Prove
lives.
it.
Prove it.
Prove we're lying.
Where's my fucking keys, you idiot?
Prove
Yeah,
we're
I
lying.
love that shit.
Up your ass, Rev.
Moron. Give me my keys.
That's
Where's my
always
keys
a
right
sure
now?
sign of innocence when they start screaming, prove it.
Your keys are probably inside your work boots, Rev. It's a wonder you can't fucking find them.
See, if the Vonhelton twist on that would be the story would be that he saw a gray one steal his keys. And then he's okay, hater, where's my keys? Where's my keys? You're not saying anything. Where's my keys?
Show me the verse, Rev. Show me the verse.
It was the insectoids. Those goddamn Rothschilds.
As far as I'm concerned, they're the ones that did it.
I know. And I was so
internet
I was
stole
so
your
suicidal last night.
Well, yeah.
I was so suicidal.
Pause.
It was so bad.
Pause.
Bro,
I was so
my
close.
thigh.
You want back the gun show?
Yes.
Okay, he's like,
The dachshund. I'm not lying. Oh my fucking god!
I love the impotent rage.
Prove it. Prove we're lying. Where's my fucking keys, you idiot? Prove we're lying. Get that fucking moron to get me my keys.
I stole your keys, Rev.
As far as I'm concerned, they're the ones that did it.
I stole the keys.
Someone stole my leprechaun.
Here, if y'all think I'm
Where's
lying,
my leprechaun, guys?
Here's my fucking thigh, by the way. If people think I'm lying about that. There you go. Her arm is the size of my fucking thigh.
Yeah.
I know. And I was so like,
All right,
Jesus,
there you go,
fuck.
Yo. Holy cow.
Folks, we're hoping you have the young ones put to bed.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's not
explain that that's a human.
We need someone stick like a dime on her tricep just to give us like the perspective. I need something like stretch out a dollar bill just so I can have something to compare it to. Look at it as opposed to the size of her glasses. Look at that.
The line that always goes through my head whenever I see Shanny's arms is funny us going out like this, killed by a 100-foot marshmallow man.
I'll have the Bronto burger, Wilma.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Plantation man.
Plantation man. With his hands.
Red and black is not a
man.
good color for your arm to be. I mean,
She's just bruising from being alive.
Yeah, under her left arm, that is not nice. You know, you don't want that kind of color on your.
Maybe
fucking
Vaughn
body
should
anywhere.
rub his foot on it.
Yeah.
It's a warm, moist place environment.
See, like I want to see the fucking Shanny video where she goes like full wings of redemption, to where she lifts up her gut and she shows the fucking MRSA infection that fucking Wings does. That was fucking awful.
Did Grandma or Kelly have to clean that out? I forget which one.
I had to step out for a minute. Did we already get to the part where she said again?
All right.
Again.
Skeptic Fighter Jet. Thank you very much. The new game, folks. New game. Which fold of Shanny's did Rev forget he placed the keys in? Is she gonna roll over one morning and they're gonna find it in her fucking left tip pocket or something?
It can't be the one fold he hasn't explored yet.
He's gonna find him on the floor when she walked the goddamn bathroom.
The camera adds 250 pounds, people. Let's all take a break here.
Ching, what was that? My keys.
If Shanny was sitting on the fob, would she know it? Would she feel it?
They'll find it on the Thursday night hose down that they got to do when they bring in the fucking hose.
Rev, I'm finished.
Yeah.
Holy shit, my car keys.
Rev, I'm finished.
Holy shit, my car keys.
I was so suicidal last night.
Well, yeah.
I was so suicidal.
That's the best, too. I was going to kill myself last night. Well, yeah. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a fact, folks.
That is a fact.
We
She
almost
wanted to
lost her.
die.
We almost lost her.
Rev was almost free.
Yeah.
Then now she's showing.
Yeah, he sounds
the size of-
disappointed.
She's now illustrating how big Rev is, how much floppage there is.
He's like, yeah, promises. It's fucking Dave's promises
you were
3
so
times a week off or so.
You were so suicidal. God damn it.
Am I the only person here that thinks the Rev's rage is top quality? I mean, it is.
When he gets there. When
Rev rages, it is the best shit. It can fuck with emo. It can fuck with Vaughn. It's the best rage going. Because his rage is like deep seated and like pointed, and it literally cuts Shanny when he's shut the fuck up. Like it's the best shit ever.
I'm saying, like the fucking retarded T-Rex thing was one of the high points of last year.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I have just so you guys know, I have a Colorado cat burglar. Anyways, I'll let you up when I can let you up, but I don't know who it is. I have no idea. Could be just someone coming up to fart on camera for all I know. Anyways, go ahead, guys. Okay, we're gonna move ahead.
close to fucking doing it.
In a way, we could.
People suck. Did you call the cops? Yeah, we did. We did. I don't know what they can do. They're gonna have to look at the tapes and stuff.
Mhm.
It's pretty stupid to rob us here when we have
1,
Man.
2, 3,
4, 5.
5, 6, 7. Shanny
Look
counted.
at that.
Well, I just thought you were counting chins. Sorry, I wanted to give you a minute there.
I was
Look at
counting.
that.
I was counting elbows.
Yeah,
how many
really, no
rings?
shit.
You go
She's
by
got like
rings.
7 elbows.
It's like the Michelin Man, just fucking tires.
Yeah.
Made of tires.
Like, how do you even get this ridiculous?
Oh
right?
wait,
Like,
this is where I get just quick before we digress too much into the abyss of Shanny's flesh. I just want to point out that fucking they keep talking about how this is a guarded community with all these cameras. Yet this person that they suspect has done this heinous fucking thing, which would obviously, as they're going to point out, be caught on camera. Would not the stalker who's been walking the neighborhood every night that doesn't live there, that's been casing their place, that robbed them 2 other times, be caught on camera?
In the middle of a snowstorm.
and not only that, like, how did the people from the internet know that Rev was too lazy to shovel snow to shut the garage door?
Well,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did anyone know that?
We've got to replace.
That's
Bub.
a good question.
See?
That's a good question. How did they? See, that's how conspiracy theories work.
That spider has eyes.
The spider has eyes. I like that. That could be the title of their movie.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About
Yeah.
10.
There's cameras everywhere. They're going to get this poor individual, and you're never going to see them in your chat room again.
Apparently
Oh.
not.
All right, who did it? Who's out there? Who did it?
Can we get the rewind of fucking Rev's teeth?
Well, we can try.
You really want to see him?
Okay, we'll get
Here we
the
go.
counting. We'll
Here
get
we
the
go.
counting.
Count them up, Shanny. Count them up.
This is a countdown to Rev's teeth.
That fucking tricep. Good God.
Golly.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a triceratops. Just hanging.
There's cameras everywhere.
Well, it's like those people that fucking, you see those idiots that don't do. I mean, to do steroids probably is not smart either. But I'm just saying, these guys that are pumping those, what is it, that liquid shit?
Oh, synth oil.
Into their fucking biceps and stuff.
Retard. Yeah, I've seen that.
Everywhere. They're going to get this poor individual, and you're never going to see them in your chat room again.
Oh.
I tried to catch it. I wasn't nimble enough.
I saw enough.
My mouse
They
is
took the
acting
keys,
up.
not the car.
No.
I think what they were doing is they just grabbed everything they could find.
Yeah, they went
out of the car.
They went through the center. They went through the center console.
Okay.
They put everything out on the passenger seat.
Right.
Oh.
They went through the glove box.
Mm-hmm.
Anything they could get, they tried to get.
It's amazing because it looks like it's the first time Shanny's heard this story.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, they
Rev,
might
what the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you talking about, Rev?
What?
There was a key fob.
Notice he's not commenting on it.
Yeah, no consequences to.
Thank you very much, Craig. He says her arm looks like a waterbed.
Oh shit! She just went live. I'm not asking to live off people. Just a little
Oh,
help.
this is directly because of us right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
let me let this play for a moment, folks, and we'll see what's going on.
Doxing. No danger to my family, right, Judge in Colorado that I saw? No danger to my family?
Mm-mm-mm.
That is correct.
From a guy in Texas, then no.
Yeah.
Colorado.
It's not performance art, you idiot.
I'll figure it out.
How does
You
one
know
tell?
what performance art is? You see when I do performance art. It's called a let me see. Let me show you a video that's actually performance art, idiot.
But wait, you claim it's performance art
I'm not
after.
like Miss Hussey. I don't pretend I'm someone I'm not.
You got to give it to Shanny, though. She's the only one who can make the Mystery Science Theater 3000 logo look like the opening
What's
credits
this
to Star
one?
Wars.
A sandwich and a Cheez-It. You can obviously tell it's performance art.
God.
Idiots.
Whoa. Step into a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah!
Somebody get her a Snickers. God.
All right, we'll check it a little live. I don't like really restreaming too much if I can help it, but we'll see where she's at. Sitting in the dark.
But what?
Yeah,
part
she's
of
definitely
the
listening.
car- Yeah, help.
Yeah, here we go.
Your car fixed.
Okay.
to get some key fobs.
Fair
and
enough.
it's hard to do on newer vehicles because they have to change the computer system and everything.
No, they what?
That's
No,
a
they
lie. That's a lie. I'm a parts guy for
300 to
20 years.
500.
That's a lie.
So wait, Todd, you mean to tell me that you actually specialize in this in IRL?
Yeah. I manage parts for the city motor pool. Yeah, I know a little bit about key fobs. They're not any new, more modern.
Wait,
So when
you
you're-
don't have to replace a whole computer in a car?
No, amazing. You don't.
Wow.
In fact,
okay.
on most of you can turn the key 3 times and hit the door lock button, and it's programmed.
Huh.
The newer ones are even more efficient. I mean, more easy to bing bang. But you do have to have a locksmith cut the key, especially if it's a security type key. $150, and she's out of this.
Okay, I got.
Yeah, but how much for DoorDash though? Like you gotta factor in the DoorDash in there.
It's like a single DoorDash. There you go.
So I just there's a confession that's been made in the private chat from the Colorado cat burglar. I feel the truth needs to be put out there. I stole their keys. I didn't know it would cause this much distress. So,
Shame.
Shameful.
Shame.
well, let's let
Shame.
Shanny do
Your
the talking.
week of mood shifts is 3 weeks of mood shifts to me in one day.
All right.
So I'm living 3 weeks worth of your moods in one day. Just think of how emotional it is, how traumatic things are to me, how intense I feel things, because that's what borderlines do. We feel things intense.
Oh,
and
there it
we
is.
act intensely because we can't help it. It's something our brains are wired to do. Now, I looked up at some things today about borderline because I was like, I don't know what to do. So I learned something today about borderline, and it's very interesting because it actually shows why we have so many mood shifts and why it's so dysregulated all the time. And apparently, people who have borderline personality disorder have less gray matter in their brain than a normal human being. So basically, trauma destroys the brain matter in your brain. So
Shanny, shut up.
If you think about it, I'm emotionally brain damaged. So excuse me.
Retarded. Stop yelling at me.
I just need a little push up so I can get my car fixed and I can get the keys to my house. Now I'm almost there. But I still need a little bit more help. And I hope people will help me and not believe the psycho fucking idiots who want to say that it's a scam or I'm lying.
It's a scam. You're lying.
That I'm lying at all about anything.
You're a liar.
Yeah. You just lied about computers. So.
All the times they came to us after they hated on us.
She needs Jerry Lewis to be driving this thing, folks.
Just total scumbags of the world.
You got to roll out the disabled children and
Just
stuff.
total scumbags.
Don't you know I'm retarded? I got no gray matter.
After charity, and we still helped, even though they treated us like scumbags, because we knew the Lord our God would bless us for it.
And make you get your keys stolen?
Mm-hmm. Jesus, find my keys.
So instead of
from the unlocked
unto
car
others as yourself, they're doing the opposite. They're going to lie. They're going to say I'm something that I'm not and provide no evidence. It's just blind freaking accusations.
Listen,
and
I can provide evidence that you lied about how much money you have in the former video. You said $100,000 and Jason corrected you several times.
Money-wise right now. And if you're like the whole get a job thing, how do you get a job if you live in the middle of nowhere without a car?
In the middle of nowhere.
All right, I gotta take off, guys. I got steak and lobster to eat. I will see you a little bit later.
See you later.
Plantation man.
Plantation man.
A little bit. I'm not asking you to sustain my lifestyle as these idiots are trying to do.
Seems like it.
Do you know what I've been doing today?
Nothing.
Doing for the last few weeks?
Nothing.
I'm going to these websites and looking at these at-home jobs so I can support my family.
Well, then what the fuck you need a car for?
But it's hard to get these jobs now. And you know why it's hard to get these jobs now?
Because I got no gray matter.
Because COVID.
Everyone has gotten them. Because of COVID, everyone's gotten them
called it
now. So
They all
Me getting
got
a
'em.
job is very limited at this point. So you telling me getting a job isn't productive at all because that's like, duh. No shit. People need to get a job. I'm not asking, hey, I need to get a job. I already know that. I'm asking for some help so I can get a job.
No, not really. You're asking-
Where's the Colorado cat burglar at?
Well, we're gonna let him up here. Looks pretty nimble.
Hey, this looks legit right here.
What's up? You're echoing, cat burglar. What's going on?
Sorry, sir. I'd like to thank you for allowing me on here your show. See, I stole the keys. I stole the keys.
All right, we
Now,
got him here, folks.
I'd like to explain what happened that night, sir, if I could, please.
Yes, go ahead, please.
So there I was out in the middle of the night, trying to find a place to steal. As a cat burglar would. And I tell you, man, it's really hard to steal from a gated community with armed guards everywhere. I tell you, man, they have laser pointers for eyes. It's crazy, man, crazy. So, I see a garage door open, and I think to myself, the man's gonna shovel out the snow from his driveway. But he doesn't even do that. He leaves it open. And here I am thinking, well, hell, I'm gonna go and see what they got in that garage. And when I find there in that garage, there's keys inside his car. And I think to myself, get put away. Leaving the cars inside. I mean the keys, I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow. So, I think to myself, I got the keys. Maybe I can go and steal some things from the apartment. But then I hear a wild animal inside. And I think to myself, what the hell is that? I tell you, it made a noise like this. JC! I tell you, I ran away for my life. I will return the keys. If only if they put that dog on a leash. I swear.
Okay.
Mama no, sissy.
Can I ask a question? Why didn't you steal the car?
Because of the wild dog inside their home.
I mean, you had the keys.
Too many snows.
There was a lot of snow, that's right, there was a lot of snow. Why drive out there when there's a lot of snow in the way? It was as big as this whale here. How am I supposed to drive through the snow like that? It's crazy, man.
I'm not passing judgment.
Don't pass judgment on me. I'm just here to confess to my sins. I stole the keys, and I just want to make things right.
Right. You just want to make sure that wild beast, whatever it may be, is leashed when you.
Please, I will personally give back the keys, and I'll give a hug to that woman there, and I'll say, I'm sorry for stealing your keys, ma'am. I didn't mean to steal them.
You might be better off just knocking on the door and just leaving the keys on the doormat.
Why? These people seem like very approachable people. They seem like hospitable people. I'm pretty sure they would give me some food for in return.
I mean, you're gonna have to do it after 4 a.m. because you're gonna have to wait till the armed guards, clock out for the night.
Oh, that's true. Oh my god, the armed guards. Oh my. I tell you a story about those armed guards. Every time they see me, they're like snipers. They got me locked on. I swear, they have some auto aim on, man. They could shoot you right out of the sky if you were in there. Man, I swear. Right? I know, man. I swear. I should sue them because they shot my foot.
They shot your foot.
Right. Shot my foot.
Well, being someone of obvious French Canadian / Mexican heritage, I can tell that you haven't had an easy time growing up in
Somali
Colorado.
/ Mexican City.
Yeah, so Colorado is probably a tough place to be a cat burglar, as it is.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your time and for allowing me on here. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Echo.
Orale, Holmes.
Echo.
Orale. Orale, oh man, orale. 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 Orale.
Viva la raza.
Yeah, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
So thank you and have a good night, sir. Orale.
All right.
Whippa.
So back to our regularly scheduled.
Odele is the only Mexican gangbanger I speak. It's the only word.
When you ever ask for help, I help. This first thing they shout is
Only
no.
word I know in Mexican gangbanger is Odele.
Yeah. I'm just asking for a little help. I'm not asking to live off people.
This
Yeah,
is
I
a
think
way
you
to
are.
solicit donations, right?
Just a little help.
You're not looking for pity, just needs a little help. Exactly, Tommy.
I just would like to point out, like, I don't know who owns the title of Mystery Science Theater 3000, but they have no allegiance to this.
Right. Yeah, we want to make sure there's no connection here, folks. And if you'd rather watch these people suffer and not donate to them, I have my Drain Lake Alice link below.
I thought you
So-
already asked for help today.
for just throwing your money away. I'm just saying. That's what you do.
It's called a continued need. I still need to make the
Speaking of
bill.
Mystery Science Theater, shout out to Rev for spending like $2,000 on a goddamn Tom Servo doll.
Yep.
Nice.
Genius.
Nice.
I'll buy it for $10, Ref, if you can hear me.
I'll give you 20,
Okay.
and I'll ship it.
Poke holes in what they're trying to say.
Hell, I'll come get it.
Rev,
Everyone is so
I'll buy that copy of Maximum Carnage that you had appraised at $3,000 for $20.
Get off on it. They're sociopaths. We did not blow our money.
Oh,
All.
yeah, kind of did.
What? We literally watched you blow it. What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm not going to sell my PS5 because I use it.
$200. Someone tell her $200. I want it.
Jesus fuck.
I'll give you
What am I
250.
going to do if I get rid of it? Okay, and I don't have money to make on Twitch. I'm trying to make money on Twitch because I
Have
can't.
fun with that.
How's that working out for you?
What Shannon's been doing? She's been looking at a home job.
All right, I'm about to lay down the offer right now. How much? 200?
Hey, let me go on
200.
Twitch.
All right, let's see.
$2 from AdSense.
$200.
All right.
Folks, can we get $200
Let's see
over
what
for
happens.
PS5?
Current offer is 200
Don't care
for
about
your PS5.
200, 250, 250, and then dig. I got Mr. United, 250.
Oh my God, Marjorie! If anyone,
United, you
Cookie
snake.
Lady, you're gonna help me.
All right, let's see
I'm
what
the
happens.
Cookie Lady.
Don't say no, say maybe.
If anyone says this stupid crap, just it's so awful with these people. No,
Maybe Doc Savage.
empathy at all with these people.
Because you don't deserve it.
Why would I be upset?
More like discernment.
Go fuck yourself about the PS5, dude.
Wow.
You having a PS5, don't you get that?
PS5 and minus 750 in the bank.
Look, I'm just trying to help him
gross
out.
about that.
How about I offer him $75 for a Rev's brick fucking Xbox?
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop it $25. Tell them
Because all they're doing is trolling.
it's down to 175 because I feel insulted now.
I'm not
Tell her that.
selling my PS5 because I use
Okay,
it
hold on.
for work.
She uses it
For
for
work.
work. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm
gotta
about to
pay
put.
Animal
All right, listen. I'm about to put an offer in for the Alienware computers.
Oh boy.
What's a good offer? What do you
No,
think?
no,
What are you
no.
thinking? 125?
Yeah, start at 125.
All right, 125. I'll be right back.
Hang on, I would say 125, 150 without the fucking Dr. Pepper stains.
Oh, all right. Be right back.
Because I do make money on Twitch.
Well, then what
No,
do
you
you
don't.
need money
It's
for?
No,
not
you really don't.
enough to support my family.
Oh, what a shocker! What a shock!
Just
What?
like you made 700 on merch, right, Shanny?
I don't.
Every number's a lie.
I don't think that she actually has subscribers on Twitch. She has followers.
But you sell everything you have to take care of your kids. Even something that helps you make money, you sell that so you don't have any money. That doesn't make any money.
You don't have any bits.
I got robbed.
She's $6,000 behind in rent.
My feet a little bit, so I can. So here, Tommy. So I just need a little help to pick me up.
Please tell me this Tommy from the Bronx.
I could go to the doctor and get my health put together because I am dying if I don't.
Well, then you're going to see Jesus.
Put up that PS5.
Hallelujah.
See it.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't your health be more important than your fucking online career?
Got the News Now rapist. Oh my
Oh,
god!
it's David Worden.
His name is News Now rapist.
David
Get
Worden,
some fucking therapy, dude. Get the hell off my page.
I agree with that.
That's Emo's
Oh,
buddy.
that's so gross.
Yeah, someone point out to
How much
Shanny
money do you want? I have my wallet open.
that they
All
could buy
we
a new
need is
key fob
$500,
with the
dude.
money from the
All we
PS5.
need is $500.
Only 500. What a bargain!
We're only 500 away from
My cash
reaching that
out.
glass ceiling.
500 for the
I have a
PS5.
total of
I'll give you 500.
So
And
all
I'll
I
ship
need
it.
is,
All right, I've thrown in the offer.
$261.
Thrown in the offer.
That's
I
all
changed
I
my
need.
mind. I want to come get it.
261, folks.
And I'm not gonna ask for anything else.
Sure you won't.
Yeah, you will.
Solar Marshal, where are you at, buddy?
For anything else.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you will.
Well, I mean, Rev can't legally own a firearm, so that kind of rules Solar out.
Stop trying to buy our stuff. We're not selling it.
Well,
why not?
I'm trying to help you.
We need these tools for our jobs. You know, when you work at home,
No, you don't.
computer.
No,
Okay,
you play games.
150. They're still on the hook for shipping. That's where I'm at. I can't
Don't
be
let them
playing
get a
this.
reaction out of you. There are.
I'll pick it up for anyone on here. I got a few things to say to you, by God.
No.
I'll come get it.
I'll send you some help in the morning. I get paid tonight, and I will send what I can. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you so much.
No, not 251. 251.
Had to fucking correct that. I don't need $2.51. I need $251.
Amen. Amen. Are you getting a stimulus? I don't know.
We haven't yet.
We haven't yet.
Then you ain't.
Well, I mean, I think the official date for
Yeah.
lesser required people is,
We have a
I think,
computer.
tomorrow.
He has his own computer, and I have my own computer. But if we're both working at home, we both need our computers.
And you're also not making fucking money.
Who's the fucking killjoy banning everybody asking funny shit?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shanny.
Oh no, like
Is it Shanny?
she has a mod in her chat. Like all
Yeah.
she is doing is fucking blocking everybody.
Quit being gay.
Maybe it's Jules.
Finger.
No, it wasn't
Nah.
Jules. It was somebody else because Jules was unhiding the people that she was hiding.
Thank you, Jennifer. You don't have your Cash App posted? Okay, let me put this.
I
here.
even said Secular
Oh,
Opinion
Lord.
was offering to buy it too. So
Offering.
Secular Opinion said $150, $200 if the Dr. Pepper stains are washed off.
Nice.
No, we need our computers.
Look how gleeful she is. Oh, you're gonna give me money? Ooh, I'm so happy.
That
Yeah,
is
that money's not going to Rev. It's going to her.
Oh.
That's her money. It's not our money.
I'm
It's her
so
money.
sorry, Negs, if you saw that.
Oh, you're apologizing to Negs now.
Oh, yeah. What a piece of shit you are.
Ah.
Your name.
Good to know.
I'm so sorry, Negs. You don't deserve that. Fuck that dude, man.
Huh.
No one should be mocking you.
Well,
for
apparently
your-
the name of the channel is Neg's Dead Child.
Right.
Okay, that's not me.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah, it's a little bit
Negs.
rough for sure.
You don't deserve that. Don't be treating Negs like that, okay?
No.
Yeah, like
Just tell him to kill
I don't
himself.
hate
That's
Negs.
much
I
better.
love Negs.
oh, really?
Straightforward say that. I love Negs, but I am disappointed in how he's been treating women.
Look who is trying to fucking backpedal.
I hope someday.
Look who is trying to get back into fucking Indiana soft hands' good
not
graces.
harass them,
Yeah,
try
she
to
is.
Point. I know it's a BPD thing, but it's toxic BPD trait, and if you went to BPD, you would learn how to not do that, and you'd
You don't
be
even-
more aware of
You don't even have BPD.
so you wouldn't have
liar.
to do that to other people.
How do you go to BPD? Is that Boulder Police Department?
What about OPP?
Don't be coming to my
I'm down with
chat,
OPP. Yeah, you know me.
hurt that man, because I will defend him, because he doesn't deserve that. I don't care. You know, my problems with Neg is mine.
He kind of deserves it, but it's a little harsh.
You know,
I mean, look, I mean, the kid didn't do shit to anybody, so I see that. I see that side of it. I mean, it's not something I would do. I'm not saying you can never make fun of someone's dead kid. I'm just saying it's not a road I would travel personally.
No,
but
it's-
if you type something funny, I'm gonna laugh.
It's over the line, but it's not like he doesn't deserve it. That's bullshit. He does deserve it.
Yeah, Negs does.
I don't know much about the guy.
Borderline.
Oh, here's the judge. Here's the
You can
judge.
see him say impulsive.
Odolay judge.
Hey, how are you guys doing tonight?
Wepa.
Man, the judge sounds an awful lot like Kermit.
I know. Kermit the judge here.
Kermit the judge here. You're the judge of your sins.
At any point in time, have you been a Mexican gangbanger, Colorado judge?
I find that offensive.
You know, I wish him the best. I bless his channel in the name of Jesus Christ, and I wish him the most success.
Yes, God bless his channel.
God bless it. I'm very proud of him for it. I'm really proud of him for it.
As a good Christian, shouldn't Jesus be the only person she's asking for help anyway?
Nope. Yep. I tried to be nice to him. He said,
pretty much.
Jules.
He said I was trying to suck his pole for clout. It's like
he's just saying that because he's BPD. You know how you say mean things that you don't mean?
Whatever.
He does the same thing.
Whatever.
Mean thins.
Fight!
New from Nabisco. Mean thins.
BPD men don't.
I'm waiting for him to say, like, I meant when I told people in the chat to go die of cancer.
It's their ego. I know he hurt you.
I liked him and I want to be a friend. And
Trust me, he
I want to be the
I didn't do anything to him.
This guy.
I didn't do anything to him.
You're dealing with someone with BPD.
Jesus Christ, I don't get that, Shanny.
It's because they
Oh
hurt
yes, here we go.
you.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on.
Fine, but I don't get what I did.
Come on.
I didn't do anything.
I'm channeling all my testosterone into you, Ref.
But you get therapy, lots of therapy, and it's controllable.
I just told people to die of cancer because I need a paycheck.
Is BPD controllable? Not if you get therapy. It's not controllable. Negs is not in therapy, so it's not going to be controllable because he doesn't.
Would that stand up in court?
Wait,
What are you talking about?
It's not controllable if you get
So
therapy.
he hasn't talked to people, so they.
But if you go to therapy, it's not controllable. But if you're not in therapy, it's still not.
It's still not controllable.
Jesus fucking me.
I've done that.
Christ, I can't keep it straight.
Maybe I shouldn't do that fucked up thing too, because Carly, people with BPD, we learn from each other. We I don't know, I don't understand why that is, but we learn from each other and we laugh and we control over the fucked up things we do.
Boy, she sure is stressed out and distraught, isn't
Didn't she though? She is so fucking wigged out. Look at her.
It's terrible to watch. Can't
So
believe how depressed she is.
if you have BPD, like you can just laugh and guffaw about all the fucked up things that you say and do. But if anyone does it to you, then it's your fucking ass. You'll get threatened to dox.
All right, I'm gonna go over there and tell Rev to get his bitch. She's spending all his money.
Pink Fairy liked my message when I
I'm gonna
said
set a
No, somebody said something nice about me. No.
5-minute timer. I predict she'll be crying or screaming by the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm really thirsty.
I'm sure she'll be all right.
That is one thing we accomplished today is the drinks.
Oh, where do you get the drinks from? I thought you could leave your fucking house.
Over here, they're by me.
They're by you.
Yeah, no drinks.
Well, let's see what they spent their money on, folks.
We accomplished the drinks today.
Thank God they accomplished something.
Tomorrow,
yay!
Yeah, we got the key fob.
Wait a minute.
Like, where the hell did they got to go anyway?
What do you need key fobs?
And
Same one, right?
You know what you could do while you're waiting?
Oh.
You know what you could do while you're
I
waiting?
don't know, Shanny. What else adulting could I do?
You could go on Indeed and start signing up for all those jobs that are online.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
you can get a job. Huh?
Get to work, motherfucker. Get to work.
And so it begins.
I am a machine.
Provide for me, bitch.
I can hear her fucking teeth
Dude,
dissolving.
Rev's bitching. If he goes, yeah, I'm just a machine.
Evil Wilson, I don't think he's gonna do it.
Wait, what?
He's still offering the $500 to put the cucumber up
Yeah,
your.
that's really nice.
Must be bad, Wilson.
Okay. Anyway,
You ain't that
I
desperate
think
for
I
money
caught
if you ain't taking that up,
your
Brad.
vaccine. That's not.
No, I
funny.
mean, I offered Rev $350 to do a dragon fruit.
Disorder is caused by early childhood trauma. It's not very funny to joke about catching it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Pretty funny.
I'm curious about who the fuck is in
Tina
their
Flame,
chat right
thank
now.
you. Any luck with the insurance? Oh my God, Jesus, praise and love.
Damn.
They're going to cover it. We just have to pay it first, and then they'll cover the rest.
Huh? Cover the rest. But you paid it.
But what we have to do is we have to get our car towed over to the dealership.
Oh,
and then they'll
reimburses
fix
covered
it
the rest. Okay.
And do that whole because it's a push to start car. So they need to rearrange the whole computer system and
No, they don't.
get new key fobs so the car isn't stolen.
No, a key fob. One. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And the entire process at the end of it costs $300 for one fucking key fob. What?
I know, right?
Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have a key cut.
Get to okay, $600. Where's that coming from?
No.
Why would they have to do it twice for if they're doing the same thing doing one fob?
You are basically against reality with how you want reality to be. No, that's not how it is, John. It's more like it's not like that. It's struggling with dealing with the screwed up crap you've gone through and seeing people do similar things and you're reacting to it because you think they're going to lash out on you like your parents did or whoever abused you in your childhood. You know, you're dealing with like basically, you know, soldiers who have really severe PTSD.
Oh, here it is.
She did not go there.
Now we're talking about Shanny's military service.
Shock? Or what kind of shock? Bullish shock?
Shell shock.
Shell shock. Thank you. Thank you for helping my brain.
You're welcome.
Shell shocked. That's pretty much how people with BPDRs were shell shocked because we've dealt with our parents beating us, degrading us, making us feel completely unworthy. Like, for instance, my parents, what they used to do to me, they used to put me in the middle of the room with my sisters and my brothers and my dad and my mom, and all they would do was pick on me and treat me disrespectfully. And I tried to explain myself, and it was never good enough. It was always invalidating, and I'd explode and react badly, and then I'm the bad guy, even though they were the ones bullying me for about 20 freaking minutes and treating me like I was not their child, but some evil thing.
Ring around the Shanny, ring around the Shanny.
For information.
I told her that Secular Opinion is offering $15 for Rev's Tom Servo doll.
So please don't pick on people with BPD. It's not good. I hope you guys make some money, but saying it's going to come back to the donator sevenfold isn't cool.
Yeah, I saw the Wilson in their chat. I know who that is.
God says that. I'm saying what God says. Go talk to the creator. Thank you, Jules.
Oh, thank you, Jules.
There is no such thing as a push
God
to
bless
start car
Jules.
outside
God
of
bless her.
car, Shannon. Yes, there is. Why don't you go look up the 2020 Dodge Durango, dude? Let me.
I don't like for the life of me. I do not understand how Jules keeps on getting mods on her fucking channel.
Dodge Durango. Please don't say I'm a liar over that. That's stupid.
Like Jules is like actually like chaotic evil.
You see that? Look at that. It's a push to start system.
What? No.
Oh my God.
That exists, Shanny? I don't believe it.
Oh my God. It's actually a remote button that starts your car.
There's no way that can be real.
Sorry.
Also, I'm fairly certain they're leasing that car. They're not actually trying to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You're trolling here.
Hey,
And-
Secular, I'm sharing a screen there.
What
if you
is
wanna
it,
bring up
mind
real quick.
that you want?
I can't.
Wonder
Just
if
a little
I-
counter example to what
I've
you
been through a lot
posted.
in my life. I've only seen Audi, VW, and some imported cars with push to start buttons. Yeah, we have one.
No, 2020 Durango has push to start.
A 2020 Durango, which is made by Dodge, is somehow imported.
Well, actually, it is made by Mercedes, but
Button on your car.
it's more Fiat in it
Yes,
than
you're
Dodge.
stupid. It's not true. You're lying. No, I'm not. Anyway,
But they are made in the U.S. Well, sometimes.
my mom had BPD. She had more anger. Oh, thank God. I'm better. Woo! That makes me feel better.
By the way, I'm sharing a key fob for $70 that you can program yourself.
Well, I would think like in 2021, like replacing the key fob would be like replacing the fucking remote control.
Mm-hmm. You don't. $70 doesn't get you the emergency key, but the car will run without it.
Tom Servo. No.
Oh.
For Tom Servo.
Oh my God, never.
And you have to be a little bit technical minded to be able to program it.
No, Jason,
Our
stop.
stuff isn't for sale.
No, our stuff isn't for sale. Stop.
Okay, well then stop bitching about money, you fucking fat cunts.
Well, fuck off.
Oh, go away, Sabella.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sabella.
You bitch.
It's surprising that you're not blind. You can see now. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Great.
Go away.
I'm not entirely sure if Scylla can actually see now because I'm pretty sure she still has cataracts.
I have nothing to do with you, lady. Go somewhere else. Oh, yay! Someone's hurt and suffering. I'm gonna celebrate. You're a witch, Sabella. You're a witch.
Well, Vaughn's a witch, but that doesn't seem to bother you.
I love my
What
parents.
means a warlock?
Perfect because they still support me even after I was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
I'm sorry,
Awesome.
Vaughn is not a fucking warlock. Warlocks are charisma
How's
based.
your schizophrenia doing, by the way?
Oh, he has a lot of charisma, don't you know?
Control, or are you having problems with it you're in?
Like every spell I've ever
The key fob is 300.
been on the receiving end of, I've tried to counterspell.
Key
He
fob.
won't roll for it.
Reprogramming a new key fob. Thank you.
Key fob's not $300, and I can
Thank
prove it.
you.
It's expensive, man.
Thank you, Laura's
No,
Hope.
it's not $70.
No, if you help without wanting anything in return, just helping out of a goodness of your heart, you will get it back somehow, some way, whether it be through love, kindness, help, happiness. Exactly, Queen.
You need a paperclip to program it.
Mindbender.
You have to be smart.
Oh, thank you, Tommy Larson. My RAV4 is a push to start also. Thank you for some validation, guys. Instead of trying to
Mindbender.
look like I'm some liar, because I'm not lying about anything. I have no reason to lie.
Ah,
To get money, maybe?
except for the fact that you're a fucking liar.
I've got them in there with the key fobs are about $75.
Yeah, I've got it on a share screen. If some of Secular's around, but I can prove it's $70, and you can program it yourself. Paperclip in the OBD2, you connect two power ports. Key.
Mindbender, go away and stop trolling.
Door lock.
I'm not.
That would be key on that. It's the door locks.
Oh, I hope I can get the stimulus.
I hope. Why wouldn't you be able to get the stimulus if you filed taxes? Huh.
Can you imagine a Shanny Funko? Oh my god, I would love a Shanny Funko.
It would be all gut.
They think they can Google it and they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they have to
Hey,
turn her upside down.
Einstein's. We called the dealership.
Okay, well then they should be able to tell you whether or not your key fob would be covered under insurance. Which, if you're leasing a car with
have a terminal illness.
with
Why are you
full
trying to-
coverage, it should be
Someone who
covered.
does have a
If
terminal
your key fob was
I know,
stolen.
because you like to harass people like Emo, who actually does have a terminal illness. And how do you know if I have cancer or not? Maybe I do. You ever think about that? Maybe I do have something. Maybe I'm waiting to go to the doctor so I can get the results of it. And what if I did have a terminal illness? What are you going to do? You're going to mock me for having a terminal illness? You're going to keep telling me that I'm lying about it? Is that what you're going to do? Because that's all the things that you seem to want to do. Is just keep saying I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm lying, without showing any evidence that I've ever lied.
Ha!
Why the fuck you lying?
God, you
Why
guys.
you always lying?
On that note,
Oh my
folks, I
God.
gotta hop out of here. I gotta go to bed.
All right.
Yeah.
See you, Will.
Secular, if you're around, thank you for having me. You all have a great night. And maybe a better
I was
tomorrow.
about to say my aunt's Toyota was a push to start. Everyone's coming out and saying, yeah, I see push to starts.
Well, I mean, play them this video.
Why would anybody deny that it's push to start? That has nothing to do with it.
Shanny.
Here.
Here we go, folks. The best way to do this is through magic. Now, it doesn't work.
Did he just go to his driveway to record that?
Because I don't
His
have
garage?
Yep.
So we go bright,
If only he locked the garage door, he wouldn't be in this situation.
bright,
But don't you see there was a lot of snow in the driveway?
visual, engine start and stop. Let's try it, but it ain't gonna work.
That's because the key's not in the car. Oh.
This sounds so trippy.
The key flap is not detected, folks.
He sounds like he's coming from the future.
Again, here we
ASMR.
go. No, see, push button with key fob to start. You need your flipping key fob. We don't have
Because you didn't have to in the first place. What a moron!
Damn you, Colorado cat burglar!
Start, but no key fob.
Any questions?
Yeah, how do you have a 2020 Durango when you're broke?
Do the stalkers need to see it closer? Do they
Yeah.
need closer?
Do the stalkers need it closer?
I think they need
Plus, if somebody said they might be leasing it,
I'm
they'd provide you another key.
5 long years to get certified for disability. It takes multiple years to win a disability case. I know it does. Like I said, I'm in the middle of it. I'm hoping they just go by how severe my BPD is. But then again, the osteoarthritis is covered by SSI too. How bad it came and destroyed my legs.
Yeah, Shanny, you're so severe, we're going to step you in the front of the line.
Thank you, Jules. She called the dealer, showed me proof. Leave her alone. Exactly. Thank you, Jules. Jules is sticking up for us.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jules.
Jules, you stick up for them.
Thank you so much.
Is my video good enough? I mean,
I hope it is.
did they see it was a push button? Shanny,
Yeah.
did they see it was a push button?
I hope they did see that it was a push button.
What does that have to do with anything?
I hope they did. Anyway.
Oh, here we go.
Reality.
Dude, I don't know if I can feel the tension. I mean, they are at the end right here. I
What
can
is the
feel it.
point of getting OnlyFans? You know what's going to happen if I get an OnlyFans? These assholes on the internet, they're going to go and take the videos that I put on OnlyFans, spam them on Twitter, and steal my content. And I won't get any money for it because everyone their content that's actually mine that they stole, that's under a paywall to protect them own selves.
Rev put it on Pornhub, honey.
I'm not making the money that way. I'm not going to whore myself out. So my motherfucking
Too late. You already did.
pimps can make money off my fucking body. Fuck that shit. I'm going to keep myself a preserved Christian woman. I'm going to go and whore myself out again.
What?
Because I learned myself
again
last time that I was severely sexually harassed by it. And they have it on video. And they
Severely.
laugh about it.
Wait.
She still thinks that's
no.
harassment. Rev disagrees, by the way.
Shanny, is it possible for people not to sexually harass you? Shanny, I'm just starting to wonder, is that possible for people not to sexually harass you? It's like you're
exactly.
You're an object.
I am. I'm an object.
That's
I'm
how
not a
they-
human being.
Yes, you
I'm not-
are.
How they treat you.
I'm less than a human being. I'm completely dehumanized as a human being to these people.
She's an
I
object.
didn't get any
Very
money.
large object.
Thankfully, my husband got it for himself and our children last time. Shannon doesn't lie. Messed up. They never asked for money. For fuck's sake, so stop. Thank you.
For fuck's sake.
Ugh, why bring up Shanny's illness? It's not okay to do. She was just asking for help. Who cares what she needs for it? It's calling paying it forward. Thank you, Mallory. My daughter minivan is. Yeah. Damn, that's a nice car. Yeah. For now, it's going to be gone soon.
Actually, it's a truck, but who wants to mince words?
It's gone real cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mallory, she makes fun of blind people. Please don't be a hip. I don't make fun of blind people. You know what you do, Sabella? You know what you do, Sabella? You go around and harass people and make fun of them that are Christian.
What?
And you're not blind because obviously you're seeing what's being said right now. So please stop trying to play the victim. All you do is harass people. Go away. You're not wanted here.
Ooh, got him.
You're probably drunk. That's why you're acting this way, too. Drunk off your ass. Go away, lady. You said, don't say my name. Well, get away from me.
Oh!
Our Cadillac and Suburban has push start.
There you go. Oh my God. Well, Tommy knows.
Good job, Tommy.
Christ, Tommy, where are you working, bro? Give me a job, a hookup, Tommy.
You said push to start car as in you have to push the car to start it.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the
It's actually called auto start.
Oh,
the
please
feature, isn't it?
don't tell me you're that dumb.
You're not that.
Please don't tell me you're that dumb, dude.
I can't do it. Shanny, I can't do it. Stupidity on that level, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Okay, we're moving on from this now.
People looking down at you have never struggled. No shame in asking for help. Good on you. From Dave the Raven, Scoutsland. Thank you, Davey.
Bro.
That was absolutely atrocious. The scumbags that did that to you. It was sickening. I know. They probably set us up to be robbed so this event could happen so they can make money off it.
Probably.
What?
That sounds about
What?
right.
They can't do a full felony, but they'll do some.
Wait a minute. So we knew Rev would leave his door open so that someone would go into his garage and take his keys, causing all this shit to happen.
Of course.
This is some Vaughn level kind of shit right here.
And we're going to make money off it. Somehow.
Hey, those key fobs are worth $70.
That's true.
It is, folks. It's quite a predicament they're in. But if you want to watch the rest of the soap opera, I'm going to direct you actually over to Rev and Shanny's. I think I'm going to shut the stream down for tonight. We're hitting the 3-hour mark, folks. I want to thank you all for joining me. And of course, go ahead.
I've got a screen share down there if anybody wanted a little proof that key fob is $70.
So, folks, if your Google is broken, we have it right here.
There you go.
There it is, folks.
And there's plenty of YouTube videos showing you how to program it yourself.
Excellent.
I know it seems very Photoshop there.
Wait. I'll go to here. Where is it? There we go. See, it's a real website.
Oh, there we go, folks. Hit the refresh. Inspect elements. I don't trust it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
All right, so there we go, folks. We got validation. So we'll see you. Barring that fucking Shanny explodes or something like that, we'll see you Thursday night. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Secular. Night.
Thank you.
Hey,